Woo! Welcome everybody to Ruins of the Aesaith session, whatever fucking session it is. I don't know.
We're double digits, I think, at least.
11?
Are we 11 or 10? I don't know.
11, I think.
Are we
Oh,
11?
wow.
Holy shit.
Streams.
Regardless, we have a lot of sessions. So welcome everybody.
Like a million thousand.
I guess a quick recap.
Reprise.
Let's see where we last left off. You all ended up in the apothecary. After a hard battle with the kobolds. We spent a little bit of time honing in on all of the refugees and their feelings and how being in the apothecary, listening to Dawn and Snap play music and even just like the sense of family and bonding, regardless of I guess race or a belief or stance. There is a sense of hope that they could all return back to their families. With that, you are all heading to Bertha's again for a night's rest. Maybe a little bit of food for the weary travelers. More wearier, I guess, than when they first left the tavern. But yeah, we last specifically left off when we landed. So the apothecary had landed. There was I think a little bit of kind of chattering kind of going on as as we landed. I'm trying to think where specifically we want to pick up. Did anybody decide to leave the apothecary just yet, or maybe we didn't get to that?
I don't remember. I don't think we left yet.
Okay.
I know
I
Bunny
know.
didn't.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna adjust the lighting in my room. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay. Cool. Well, I'll just say that for all intents and purposes, we've just landed at Bertha's, or I guess what is now Bertha's Tavern, because the bartender you guys found was, or the owner of the tavern was dead.
It was the owner?
Yeah, it was the
I
owner
didn't
of
know
the
it was
tavern.
the owner.
I didn't know it was the owner. I thought it was like a runner, like a lackey. Oh, I feel
Mm-mm.
bad.
I
It's
thought
the owner of the-
Bertha was the owner.
No,
That's
Bertha
true.
was not the owner. She was just the bartender.
And
None of us knew it was the owner until just now.
Oh,
Horrible
that
news
wasn't
for
a
the
spoiler.
bar.
I know,
Oh,
horrible
and
news for the
spoiled
bar.
their own camp.
Oh my gosh, the
did
campaign
they
is over, actually.
tell?
Thank you guys so much for this
Oh, it was
session.
good.
I had so much fun.
Me
Anyways,
too.
that will be all.
I can't
Schedule
believe
next
how
week.
awesome it's
$12.99.
been rolled.
That'll be $12.99. I know.
What?
Them
Wait,
honestly
I have a
breathtaking
question.
I know, Tim, you
Ew,
did
was
so
good.
good.
Thank you, doll.
Hey, but what about me? I literally just had a solo performance just now.
I
We
know.
believe
I
in you
you
so
know,
much.
it's like
great.
the best thing I've ever.
I know.
I think I'm
it's so
gonna like
crazy.
think about that for months.
When
Right?
when the part
We
where I
need,
said I had
like-
to go adjust the lighting in my room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, we had to. Honestly, at this point, we need an animatic for just this right now.
Yeah.
We do. How I get to work.
Well,
Okay,
I
okay.
have a,
Come on, Kai, let's go.
Oh.
I have a question.
Yes.
Yeah, I have an answer. What's up?
So did it get sent back yet to the bartender, to Bertha, that the owner is dead?
No.
We
No.
tell- Okay.
Bertha, you have not seen Bertha since you have left. The
Okay.
first night of the whole adventure.
Okay. Yeah. So I was gonna say, I feel like that should be probably something we say in person instead of like a little note sent. to
Yeah.
the-
I feel like I feel like a note being like, "Hey, the
dead.
bartender
dead.
owner person is dead. Sorry about it. Give us gold." Is kind of not a good,
Good luck.
No.
not a
We're
good look.
trying to run a business here, okay?
I know you guys are adventurers, not fucking thieves. Not yet, anyways.
Mhm.
Thing kind of.
Yeah, but that's okay. Anyways, but yeah. So
This coaster looks awful. Sorry.
no, you're good. It's fine.
I
Your
bet it
coaster
looks
looks
fun to-
fine.
It doesn't.
Coaster?
It's lumpy.
It'll look fine.
Okay.
But yeah, so we landed. What does everybody want to do?
Wait, so
Uh,
I'm stuck. Where did we land? Are we at the bar?
Are we in? Are we in Australia?
We are in Australia.
Where are
Yeah,
we?
Okay.
Just in Australia?
we are in Australia, across the street from the bar.
Okay. Somebody else has to talk because I'm chewing my connects.
Oh,
No
oh
huff.
my goodness.
I can give you one. Oh,
Yeah,
wait,
get
never
over
mind.
here.
I fucked around too much. I was gonna turn
Okay.
on my camera and give you one, but that would take too much time.
All right, Bunny. What is Bunny doing?
Oh, okay. I was gonna wait until everyone did.
Nope.
So we left
Mhm.
off. Bunny is sulking in the corner, and that is where it's like. Okay, what's the situation? Are people actively leaving? Did we just land?
You have just.
Oh,
landed.
don't we have all these people in here who are like refugees?
Yeah,
Yeah.
everyone is still in here.
So
We have to, like,
Bunny, I
reload
think.
them.
Yeah, but Bunny is sulking in the corner, and she's there is a pile of red poppy blooms, about 6 inches tall at this point. It is rapid fire. She's just making them. She hasn't spoken to anyone really,
Mhm.
and that does not change.
Okay. Cool. So you do that. Let's see. Thing and Sini. You guys are still super close to harvest. Kind of enjoying each other's company because after I don't know, almost however many months of just her being gone, you finally are with her. What are you guys doing? What are you guys feeling as we land?
Thing is definitely very ecstatic about finally finding their mom, and is also just a pang of guilt and sadness for the satyrs that they haven't quite found yet, and knowing that they're still in danger, still somewhere. And Thing almost feels a little bit guilty being happy with rescuing Harvest just because the job isn't done yet. But overall, Thing is most happy. Is kind of just chatting with me and Harvest. Just making sure that both of them
Okay. Yeah. I guess we'll go to Snapdragon. Snapdragon. You have played a little bit um of your, I believe it was a lute, your father's lute, um, with Dawn. Um, what as we land, what is Snapdragon doing? Is there anything specific now that we've landed?
I don't think she's doing anything specific. Just kind of existing.
Okay,
After we play, have the fun, and then they'll kind of just ease back off to herself
I gotcha.
as she does.
Cool. Um, Dawn, what are you doing?
Um, well, um, I mean, I'm just kind of still like gathering myself from like the shock of, finding out how involved my father is with this
Mm-hmm.
and that he's looking for me. So I'm just kind of shaken up. I'm running off of like the adrenaline. The little like performance was kind of like fueled by that for me.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just kind of like, what are Cene and Thing doing? Are they just sitting by like Harvest?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like I think they're just sitting by Harvest, kind of enjoying the company.
Yeah. Okay.
Chatting, making fights, that sort of
Well, I'll go over to Cene and Thing, and I'll be like, um, I, I really do hate to interrupt you with your family, but I don't think we should delay in telling Bertha about what happened. Whenever you're ready, of course.
You're right about that. You're not the one who's breaking news to people.
Oh, well, I mean, I'm more than willing to do it if no one else is. I have a knack for charming people, so maybe I can break the news easily enough to her that she won't completely freak out.
I don't think that's a possibility.
Maybe not, maybe not. Maybe not.
I want to be here to support. I don't know.
Well, that's much appreciated. What about, so are you both ready? I guess I'm just excited to get it over with. Um, do we want to gather the others?
As a group.
Okay. I'd say, we go and like round everybody up, get ready to go.
Cool. So you go to Snap, you let her know what's going on. You reach Bunny. Do you guys approach as a group, or do you want to go just like one person, just letting her know, or how do you want to do that?
I don't know.
Is
All of us
Bunny
show
just
up at
off
the-
by herself?
Bunny is
So,
Bunny's kind of by herself in a corner, and it's very obvious that she's not coping well. She
Okay.
has like this pile of red poppies in front of her. She does not seem to be interacting with anybody, and she's just making these poppies sort of rhythmically. Like she's not even thinking about it. They're just appearing.
okay. Then while Sini and Thing like going to get Snap and everything, I would go over to her.
Okay.
Okay.
So you
And
make your way over to her.
Yeah. I just go sit down and like not say anything. Just kind of see if she wants to talk first before I say anything.
As you get close to her, you realize that she's like bordering on catatonic. Like she doesn't even react to you sitting next to her. She's just making these poppies and like very faintly crying to herself.
Mm-hmm. Hi, Bunny. Just wanted to come over to check on you. You seem a bit shaken up, to say the least. And I can't blame you. Do you want to talk about it?
She stops making the poppies, and the second that she stops, you would begin to see the edges of the petals begin to wither and like disintegrate almost. I think I might have been wrong. And then she goes back to making the poppies.
Wrong about what?
She does not respond.
Bunny, I'm sorry we all had to go through this. I know you don't take any pride in. Wait, I'm quite. Did we killed some of the kobolds? Didn't we?
Yeah, you killed most
Yeah.
of them.
Okay, that's what I thought. I don't take any pride in taking the lives of others, and I know you don't either. But even so, it had to be done. That being said, I'm sorry that you had to witness that any of us did. I'm just sorry.
We should.
I know.
We should get these people out of here.
Yes. Well, actually, before we do that, we were going to go break the news to Bertha.
Right,
About the
yeah.
barkeep. Yes.
I found him, in that cage.
Oh. That couldn't have been easy.
I don't know. Like, we spent all this time doing all this stuff, and I just don't know if any of it's worth it. And Bunny will stand up and start gathering her things. And you notice as she takes a step and lifts her foot to take the next one, there's a poppy growing out of the floorboards underneath each of her footsteps.
I'll just is she walking away at this point?
Yeah, she would have gotten up and...
I'll just sigh and rub my face. Like I'm very stressed out. I don't know how to deal with the situation.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I'm guessing we're all kind of getting ready to go.
Yeah. I believe all of you are getting ready to head out, gathering your things, I believe you said Thing and Sini went to go talk to Snap.
Yeah.
Cool. Was there any specifics that you wanted to run through?
Unless Snap is doing, imagine, kind of say that, hey, about that we've fast. I imagine Snap would probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jeannie's not particularly talkative right
That's fair.
Snap has like some. I feel kind of.
Yeah.
it is pretty straightforward. It's
Yeah,
kind of
cool.
like, oh, damn, then
Sunny had a little bit more go.
Yeah, but he had a
Yeah.
little bit more going on. I just didn't know if like
Yeah.
anybody felt any sort of way. I just wanted to make sure nothing was
Of
being
course.
missed before we went in. But yeah, you all exit the apothecary. Bunny specifically leaving poppies as she walks.
Yeah. It's every footstep.
It's
In her
every
wake.
footstep.
They're these bright red poppies with like sort of blackened edging to the petals.
Okay. Yeah, so every footfall will grow excuse me, a poppy specifically, with those black petal edges. And you all head into the tavern / inn. I don't think I ever gave it a name, and I don't think I ever will. So
That,
it's
that's
just-
part of it.
maybe that's the charm. Who knows?
Maybe Bertha gets to rename it.
Maybe Bertha gets to
Maybe.
rename it. But yeah, so you all head in, and just with all of your passive perceptions, you take a look around, and like the bar is like not empty, but it definitely is not as like crowded as it was when the festivities were going on the night of everything that started to go down. All of Ustrea to you now kind of feels a lot like less populated, less dense, because of all of the festivities have concluded. You see that like where Bertha landed was where like some of the market stalls were, and they are gone now. You assume because the festivities are over.
Ella crushed them with her inn.
Bella crushed her. She typically doesn't leave marks, which is nice.
That is nice. Imagine if she
she-
just be landing on houses,
Crushing the
billions in
infrastructure.
property damages.
Oh,
Just
that
lands
is.
on the house. Is like, oh, you were in my way.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I needed that
Sorry.
space actually. This is prime
That
real
was my
estate.
parking spot.
Yeah, basically. But yeah, no, like you see, like where the markets would have been is kind of, or where part of the markets would have been is where Bella has landed. The market stalls that were put up are gone. There's not a lot of people kind of moseying through Ustrea. At least not as many as when it was super busy. The tavern as well is not as busy as it once was. You can tell it's in part because of some of the wine kegs have been missing, and so like people are slowly starting to come back in. But you can also tell that it's just like the rush is over. So it's back to like this like calm, cozy, like little tavern / inn. But you still see that Bertha is working her absolute butt off, rushing out with the little wooden mugs full of ale, rushing over to customers, making sure they're doing okay, asking if they need any more water. You know, like the standard stuff that you, like a bartender would do, or like a waitress would do. But she catches your eye, and she waves you over to the bar. There's like a little bit of a smile on her face, just because she sees you. do you all approach?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless
Okay.
somebody else takes a super strong initiative, I'll go ahead and acknowledge her and respond if she says anything.
Yeah.
Bunny's kind of hanging in the back of the group.
That's fair. So you all approach the bar. Actually, I forgot I have stuff for this. Let me move you guys.
I love Dr. Pepper.
Oh,
Me
I also
too.
love Dr. Pepper. Let's move you
Supreme soda.
guys
Dr. Pepper.
right here, I think is where I want you. Did it move? No, it didn't.
No. You have to move the flag.
I am moving the flag. Okay, that's Xanonor's.
That's Amador's.
Okay, that's not it. I know, I have to move it little
That's
by
just a
little.
Minecraft fort.
I know, I have to
F.
move it. I have to move it little by little. It's not letting me. Oh, there it is. Okay, it wouldn't let
No.
me attach it to everything. So,
Fair.
anyways, this is where we are now. So you entered here. This is the bar. Oh, I moved it. Oopsies. Let me just move that to the back so I don't move it as much. Maybe, yeah.
Where the hell?
If you right click it, you can set it as a background.
There you go.
Yeah.
I'm just setting it as the map layer. It won't move. But yeah. So you all approach.
Oh,
Bertha kind of smiles and is like, "Welcome back."
hold on a second. Okay,
You're good.
I'm sorry. Not to kill the mood, but I had a burp. Okay.
It's okay.
I'll forgive you.
We'll forgive you this once, and that's it.
Thank you so much, Counselor.
Yeah, of course.
Counsel.
We're gracious.
What she said.
She basically is just like, "Oh, welcome back. I assume your travels were well worth it."
I would say they were, yes. We successfully infiltrated a Crimson Claw camp. One we
Oh.
believe to be the camp that captured your casks, which I trust returned safe and sound.
Yes. Your witchy friend, Belladonna, super
Yes,
sweet.
indeed.
She brought them to me.
Yes. Well, before we go any further, we do have some unfortunate news to break to you.
Mm.
I would sit down for this.
Oh. Oh.
Yes.
Okay. And she pulls up a stool and she kind of sits on the other side of the bar.
When we infiltrated the camp, there were a number of prisoners there, one of them being your missing bar owner that you had asked us to track down. We did find that he had passed away in the camp.
Oh my god.
We were able to rescue all of the other surviving members of the prison camp, but yes, he didn't make it. Sorry we didn't get there soon enough.
She kind of blinks and like shakes her head in disbelief. Oh my. Well, well, this is news for sure.
Yes,
It's
I know.
I mean, I loved Jerry. He was sweet, but I mean, as long as it's not for nothing.
Yes.
Thank you for all the work you've done.
Yes. Well,
I think it's
I will say, your instructions, this whole mission of finding the casks did eventually lead us to the Crimson Claw camp, which allowed Senian thing to find their family, and so I personally want to thank you for that.
Wow. No thanks needed. That wasn't my intention, but I'm glad that that was an outcome.
Yes,
Oh,
fortunate
um,
side effect.
yeah. So I meant to give this to you. Did you guys receive the mugs? I gave them to Belladonna. They were all like little wooden
We
mugs
did.
that
They
I.
were a pleasant surprise.
Oh, good. That
Oh
wasn't
god,
all that I
Harvest.
wanted to give you. Good. Okay. That wasn't all that I wanted to give you, but I did want to give you at least something for the wine casks.
Yes, they were much appreciated.
Yeah. Here, let me just and she dips into like a little like drawer or whatever, kind of jostles around. You hear like the jingling of money. Um, and she drops in front of each of you, 150 gold each.
Good
Oh, yeah.
lord.
Yay.
150 gold each.
So 50, 60,
Dude, our characters are too
100.
going. Owen, money doesn't exist.
Hey, she was rolling in dough from the fucking
What?
festivities.
How much was it? 150.
150
Yeah.
each.
Man, that's a large sum of
Some
money.
of it was your money that you gave to her.
Yeah.
She's basically just giving you the
Okay.
money back.
I mean, it hurts.
Oh, I have a lot more money than I for.
Oh.
Honey went all the way up to
How much
170
money?
gold.
Holy shit.
Oh, I don't know the exchange rate for fucking D&D money. I have like 9 silver pieces and 7 copper pieces.
I think
So-
it's each 10.
Oh, that adds up to gold.
So every 10 silver is a gold, every 10 copper is
Yeah,
a silver.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a 10
Okay.
conversion.
Okay. That's not as confusing as it's been explained to me in the past.
Yeah.
The other.
Yeah. Okay.
Exactly.
And the platinum is like this. Platinum is like more than gold, though, right?
I believe.
It is.
It's,
I couldn't tell you.
No.
I also couldn't tell you how much
Okay,
it
well,
is.
yeah.
I can.
Oh.
Licky dot.
Uh,
So every
Nerd.
mm, uh,
Oh.
every 10 gold is a
Nerd.
platinum.
Uh-huh.
Every 10 gold is a platinum. Every 2 electrum pieces is 1 gold piece.
Oh,
Oh, cool.
I have one of those weird ones. Electrum.
Yeah.
I don't remember where I got it,
How?
but I have it written down.
Wait, what was the
On
conversion
Cini?
for platinum? I missed what
Yeah,
you
I
said
don't.
on
I might
that.
have put it in the wrong
every-
spot. I wonder.
Every 10 gold is a
Oh wait, no,
platinum
not
piece.
Cini. I think I'm thinking of Fallon.
Okay.
Maybe. I
Damn,
think you
that's
did get some
crazy.
electrum pieces as Fallon, though.
You did.
Yeah, I don't have any of Cini. I lied.
Oh, okay. But yeah, Bertha hands like all of this gold to you, and she's like, I felt it was appropriate to spoil y'all a little. Y'all have been gone for kind of a long time, and I thought it was going to be a lot quicker. This is just for your extra time and effort, and also an apology for. Oh. Well, that's good. Oh.
Yes.
Well, I'm glad you had a lot of interesting time.
Interesting is an accurate adjective, I think.
Yeah. Well, after the news, she and after her giving you gold, she gets up, and she's like, "Well, I don't know about you, but I'm definitely gonna need a drink. Does
Oh my
anybody
God,
need
yes,
anything?"
please. Hmm,
Um,
I mean, if it's free.
Got paid
Okay.
Greedy.
Yeah,
I mean, you're right. You're not wrong.
but also free
Sure,
stuff.
yes.
I'm sure it's on the house. It's not a problem.
Was there beds in the inn? And also, it's night, right?
It's like inching towards night.
Okay, real. Yeah. If we're not, oh, are we planning? I imagine we do need to return.
Yeah, it's
You cut out. We
Just a
didn't
little
hear the
bit,
middle
Alyssa.
bit.
It's okay. I didn't say anything that important.
I just heard about return.
Yes. I was gonna say we do need to return those people to their rightful homes. Was that something Belladonna was gonna deal with?
Bunny, you specifically remember Belladonna mentioning to the party, but since you're in the party, you as well.
Well, Alyssa
specifically,
forgot.
it's okay. It's okay. This is why I'm telling Bunny.
Real.
You mentioned she mentioned that she's gonna pay for a night's stay for everyone,
Right.
for a place to sleep,
Yeah.
and then tomorrow will be a day to help you specifically look at missing posters to see if you can find any spots for family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I ignore Dawn and I walk up to Bertha.
Oh, thanks.
It's not a dog.
She's in a mood. She's not having a good day today.
She's having a fucking time.
She'll walk up to Bertha and she's kind of glassy-eyed. I'm sorry. How many rooms do you have available right now?
Let's see. I mean, we are a pretty big inn. Let's see, we have a couple on this first floor here. Usually I use that for myself, but I can always sleep in the kitchen, on the floor, on the bar. I don't care. I'll figure it out. That can fit up to about 5-10 people. Then upstairs we could probably fit maybe 5 people to a room. I can get so like bed sheets and comforters and a bunch of other stuff. Make sure everybody's comfortable. I think there are 10 rooms upstairs if I counted correctly. So we should be able to accompany probably up to 30 or 40 people.
We've got we've got a lot of people in Bella's from the encampment that need a place to stay. So I think Bella is gonna cover their stay, and then tomorrow we're trying to get them back to their families, I guess.
Oh, sure. Yeah, absolutely. Here, let me go ahead and start getting the rooms ready. If anybody wants to help, there are some extra sheets in the cabinets, or like the closet over here, and then there is pillows and stuff, kind of underneath some of the cupboards, behind in the kitchen. I'm sure Harvey won't mind at all. since he's dead.
Oh.
Right. I thought his name was Jerry.
Was it?
I don't know.
I remember it being Jerry.
Okay.
Because
Well,
it reminded me of Jerry from Rick and Morty, so I remembered.
oh, okay. Yeah.
And I thought it was
Well,
funny that was the name.
yeah. Well, if any of you want to help set up, you can. If anybody wants to help Belladonna lead people in here as well, they can.
Yeah.
What is everybody feeling like they want to do? And we can kind of go
I mean,
like character
sure,
to character.
I'll help. Since, I mean,
I think Thing would be one
there's not a
to.
lot else to do.
Yeah. Okay.
Kind of like comfort like the family members if they need help walking or anything, because I'm sure they're very weak.
Yeah. Bertha will look at Snap and Bunny specifically and is like, if they have the families covered, like the people in the apothecary, would you want to help me get some of the comforters and everything set up in the rooms?
Bunny says nothing and wanders off to a cabinet with blankets and just starts pulling them out and just kind of wandering and setting up, I guess.
I'll take that as a yes. I like your initiative, kid.
I thought she was gonna say she was gonna
Sure.
crawl in the cabinet.
That would've
I'll
been
put
funny,
you in a
but
fucking
sad.
cabinet.
Oh, is there anything that's needed help with?
Yeah. If you want to help me tidy up some of the rooms, I'm gonna deal with the one downstairs, and then I'm also gonna tidy up kind of this area if we need to have anybody sleep kind of down here. I'm gonna close down the entire tavern for the next day or two. I know that'll probably hurt my sales a little bit, but I'm not too worried about that. I want to make sure everyone's kind of okay. But yeah, if you want to help me maybe clean some of the tables, rooms up, we're gonna get this place looking spick and span for all of these people. Are we ready?
Bunny's
Ready.
upstairs setting up rooms.
She's
That kid
dying,
has
you know.
initiative. I like it. So Bertha
sorry.
and yeah.
Oh, never mind. Go ahead.
Okay.
Oh.
Bertha and Snap, I guess, head off to go start making rooms, as well as Bunny, who is already just kind of shifted off.
Ugh, these freaking teenagers, am I right?
I know, we can't fucking live with them. Some of them we starve.
What?
Jesus.
Yeah, because
The
remember the Goliath kid that was starved in the fucking...
That's
I
really
did-
sad.
I did not.
That is
remember
really
that.
sad. It happened. It was there.
I remember it kind of meshed into all of the other like descriptions of malnourishment.
Yeah,
and
that's fair.
horribleness.
That's fair.
I wasn't like, oh, I remember that specific malnourished teenager who was dead.
Well, you know.
Happens to
But
a
yeah.
lot of them, apparently.
With the Crimson Closet fucking does.
That's how they keep their
Uh,
morale up.
Yeah, exactly. That's how they keep their morale up. And that's also how they prove a point.
What fucking
What point are they
We can starve you.
No, exactly. What fucking point?
I have a lot of brain cells. Pick up on that.
I don't.
You're so
Aw.
stupid.
yeah.
They're
They're great. They're horrible, but they're great. But yeah,
horrible.
so Thing, Sini, Dawn. You all go back into the apothecary. You see that Bella and Palan are still like helping people out, giving them a little bit of food, still making sure they're all tended to. Everyone's kind of like murmuring to themselves, kind of as you all walk back in. What are you guys doing?
Wait, sorry.
No,
Just
you're good.
when you're going back into the apothecary,
Yeah. Is
just
that?
to like help people, just to help people in.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're like leading
Just, like-
people
Okay,
back
sorry.
in.
I was disassociating a little bit. That's why I had to ask follow-up questions.
No, that's so
I just-
valid.
Happens.
I was just gonna go up. I'll just go up to anyone who looks like they need help, who's looking particularly feeble, and like,
Yeah.
offer to help them in.
Cool. Yeah. You do that. So you're leading people. Belladonna's leading people. Palana's leading people. I feel like there's probably a moment where like Palan and Thing like assist the same like assist the kids, the twin kids that were in last session. I believe they were halflings or dwarves. They helped them into the apothecary with their mom.
Okay, there.
They're just kind of it's just kind of all hands on deck. As you enter to and from the apothecary to the tavern, you see that Bertha and Snap are kind of rushing back and forth. You rarely see Bunny, but she does come down every so often. She's more focusing on like the main tidy, while Bertha and Snap are kind of going around and like grabbing the comforters and laying them out, and like maybe cleaning up a little bit of mess that like any travelers have left behind. So they're all kind of doing that. After a while, it becomes just Snap who is doing a lot of the handiwork, while Bertha and Belladonna are kind of working out the logistics of kind of the pay and everything. And you, as you all are working, see that Belladonna kind of offers like a hot tea to Bertha, and then like a sack of gold. And it's like a hefty sack of gold too. Like it's not like a small sack, but it's not like a giant sack of gold. But it's still like a sack of gold, and she's just kind of like, so will this cover it?
Who is
Bertha's
she
like,
giving this to?
she's
Oh,
giving it to
yeah.
Bertha.
Yeah.
She's like, she kind of opens it and looks at it, and she just like counting just like the few that are at the top, and she's like, oh wow, yeah, that'll definitely be enough. Oh my gosh, thank you. um I'm sure I'm sure Kevin will be very happy about this. Again, he's dead, but like I'm sure he's like,
Man has changed names.
Now it's the bit.
I'm sure he's
Are you talking? Are you referring to the same owner?
yeah, it's the same guy.
Does she not know his name? That would be hilarious.
Look, I'm sure he'll be very happy.
You,
I mean, I'm gonna take care of this
whoever it is.
place
sorry.
as well as I can. Wow. I don't know how to thank you. And Bella just goes, I think we're doing enough for each other that I don't think thanks is necessary. And Bertha just kind of like nods. And Belladonna goes over. She tries to find Bunny, or Dawn, or both. If Bunny specifically will allow it.
Bunny is not there. Bunny is upstairs getting rooms ready for people.
Okay.
Occasionally she comes down to get more blankets and stuff, but then immediately goes back up and ignores everyone.
That's completely fair.
Damn hormones, man.
I know,
You're a
these fucking
bitch.
teens. Yeah, no, she just she goes up to Dawn then and is like, um,
Mm.
I'm not gonna stay in the or in the tavern.
Right.
I'm gonna stay in the apothecary for a little bit, just until the morning. And then I promised Bunny we would go look at the missing posters to see if we could find anybody.
Oh, right.
I didn't know
did
if
you want to-
I'm sorry.
I was gonna say, did you want to just drop by tomorrow and we can do that? Morning?
Yeah, we can totally do that. Just keep an eye out on her.
Yeah.
I think
I'm
she's
not
having
the best. Yeah. I tried to talk to her. She doesn't seem much for conversation at the moment, and
Yeah.
I'm not the best confidant.
That's fair. Just as long as
But-
she knows that you guys are there for her, whatever it is. I'm sure
Of
she'll.
course, I mean, she's done a lot for us. I mean, all of us in this group.
Yeah. I mean, hell, she's done a lot for me, and I don't even really know her.
I mean, she's extraordinary. Even though she's younger than me, I do look up to her in a way.
Yeah.
I think we all do. I mean, that's why we'll do whatever we can to be there for her. I mean, I think it's safe to say everyone in this group has had their fair share of, trauma.
Yeah. Don't I know it? Well, rest up. I know we have a busy day tomorrow. And
But yes,
I'll be here if you guys need me. And she and Polan kind of walk out of the tavern. Now that everybody has settled, everyone, let's see. Some of the people have gone to their rooms just for a spot to sleep already. Oh, yes.
Side note, while Bunny was getting all the... I assume we've, like, jumped time.
Just a little bit, yeah.
As
Like an hour or two.
as Bunny took on the bulk of getting people's rooms ready, everyone would find, if they were to go into a room that Bunny had done up, everyone would find like a glass jar with some water in it and an evergreen sapling in it.
Oh.
She
I-
absolutely stole those from the kitchen.
Oh yeah. So she does this. Bertha, kind of as everyone is winding down, is kind of drinking a little bit of ale out of just like a cask that she has, or like out of like a little pint. Is anybody now that time has passed, is anybody sitting at the bar?
I think Sini would.
Bunny ordered a milk
Bunny
and is
ordered
sitting.
Yeah.
Sini has her custom
Whoa. Yeah.
a chalky milk.
You wanted something to take the edge off.
15. She can't drink.
I never stop most people.
Fair.
Well, Bunny's a good child.
Is.
In the mug. I use the mug.
Oh, she uses the mug.
Yeah. And I
That
ordered
makes
milk.
Bertha happy.
And I'm
that
sitting-
makes Bertha very happy.
I'm sitting at like the very end of the bar, like closest to the wall, but the end of the bar.
Okay. Cool. And you said Sini, is Dawn sitting at the bar as well? Did you say?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like Thing would too. I don't know. They want to sit
Just
by everybody else. There.
Yeah.
Might kind of have his head in the clouds a little bit, but
I'd be like, who wants a drink? Drinks are on me.
And he just went.
Nobody
Oh.
wants a drink.
no,
Okay, I'll
that
pay
said
for it.
Sini. I've never had alcohol before. Can you just order me whatever you like? I promise I'm of age. I know I look like a
Yeah.
child.
Oh, okay. I was about to ask. Yeah. Bertha, what do you have on tap?
I mean, I have kind of a lot. We've been trying out this this new this like peach like beer. It's like a
Oh.
yeah, it kind of has like a peachy, like fruity taste. It's very nice. It has like this like a little bit of sweetness.
Yeah.
A little bit of like the beer tang, I guess.
Okay.
We have that.
I don't know if Thing would like, or I don't know if it's a good thing to have for like your first drink. Do you have anything like kind of like a little less yeasty?
I mean, yeah. I mean, we have wine. We have Oh, you know what?
Mm.
And she kind of turns around and she's like, I don't know if you guys would want this, but I think as a nice little kind of commemoration for everything that Grorg has done, and since he's a Australian local, she kind of brings out these like nice little like wine glasses, and there's the like dark purple wine that Grorg was talking about at length when you Dawn specifically first met him.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we'll take that. That's fine. And then can I just have like 2 shots of a rum to go along with that?
Yeah.
Okay, that'll be all.
And she pours them right on the bar. And it's like, she's not too far from you, so she doesn't even slide them. She just kind of moves them over to you.
Mm.
And she's like, please enjoy.
Thanks
Wow.
so much. Yes.
Yeah,
I'll
of course.
Unless Bertha already did, I'll slide the wine over to Thing.
Go for it.
Wine. Oh yeah, I'll slide it over. I'm gonna be like, wine's a bit of an acquired taste, but like, it's a fruit. You should enjoy it.
You don't finish. Still.
And Bertha chimes in too, and she's like, I feel like if an orc really likes it, it might be a little strong for a goblin, but
Oh.
it does. It is like a little bit of a tart taste.
Okay.
But you are gonna get a lot of like cranberry and like that grape taste.
Man. Yeah.
Hmm.
If I didn't have work tomorrow, I'd be like, let me go method act.
I don't want to like roll something. Roll. I can't. I
Well,
don't
you
even
could
know.
roll to see it.
I know,
Like,
like a con
if they
check
get-
is for like drinking typically. Like make sure
Yeah,
you
you
don't get
could see
drunk.
if you
level.
get.
That's for drunk level.
Yeah, if you
but
get drunk. Yeah.
That's fair.
That's like we could do that and see if the thing is lightweight.
Oh god,
Okay,
that'd be kind of funny.
I'll order as well. Wait, what's the D&D equivalent of like? Oh, I'm mixing, but that's okay. I'm sure I can handle it. Like what's a fireball shot for like D&D?
I'm sure it would probably.
Cinnamon whiskey.
Oh yes, a cinnamon whiskey.
Yeah, it's probably just a cinnamon
Like-
whiskey.
That's just what
Yeah.
Fireball is.
It is
Actually.
just fire. That is just what Fireball is. Yeah.
Perfect.
She
Very much
probably
so.
calls it like. It probably it's probably just called Fireball too.
It's
Does it
called
smell
Eldritch
good?
Blast.
It's called Eldritch
Yeah.
Blast. Oh hell yeah! Okay.
That's good.
I feel like Eldritch Blast. That would be like the equivalent of like a liquid marijuana.
Oh
Liquid
yeah.
marijuana.
I don't know
Oh,
if
God.
you've had that, but it's delicious.
It's
I didn't know that was a thing.
it's Captain Morgan, Malibu, Carousel.
I have blue carousel.
It's delicious.
And then it's
Oh,
sweet and
okay.
sour.
Ooh,
It's amazing.
that sounds delicious.
Bright green. But I feel like that's what
Bright
would be
green.
the Eldritch Blast. Yes.
Oh my gosh, I have
It's
a
like
D&D like drink making
mermaid
book.
drink.
I need to make like D&D themed drinks whenever we
Oh,
D&D.
I wish we
That's-
lived nearby so we could like have a little cocktail party.
I know.
Oh, that'd be so fun.
Bro, when I get this new
Alright.
car, I'm driving up to all of you. Obviously, meetings in
Yeah.
first, because
Yes.
that's like a
Or-
must. But
I'll
like,
kill you if you don't.
I,
Alright.
I just so happened to meet somebody else accidentally, and you're like, you're fucking dead. But yeah, no. So yeah, I mean, it could be called Eldritch Blast if you want it.
Whiskey. Yeah. Okay, well, we'll say that this is the Eldritch Blast because I want a fucking fireball shot.
Yeah.
And yes, I'll order that. And then that'll be it. I've had 3 shots in all.
Yeah. Cool. So, I guess you all get your drinks. Sim, you get your milk.
Oh, that was bizarre. Right as soon as you said milk, my mom came in and said the word milk.
Oh, that's weird.
What?
Yeah, Zim just gets her
Owen.
milk. Hi.
Oh, my mom
Hi,
said hi.
Judy. Hello, Judy.
Hello.
Do I want what? I actually don't want a brownie, but thank you.
I want to.
Give me the brownie.
No, we're in D&D. Well, my mom said to ask you if you wanted one, but I was like,
I won't.
I do.
Sad that
Yeah,
nobody's near me.
yeah. I mean, they go by Aster now, but yeah, they're here. Hello. Eyes there, yeah. Oh my gosh.
Judy
No
just wants to make
Vinny.
sure all her favorites are.
Yeah.
Yeah, Zim's here. They're just
Hi,
asking.
Judy.
She's asking. My mom says hello to everyone. I can't believe that she didn't even ask about Nat. That's hurtful.
That's
Wow.
deeply hurtful.
Oh, my mom said she was thinking about the people I knew in Greenbrier, so.
Oh,
Hello.
Fair, fair.
that's fair.
Oh, we love Judy so much.
Yeah.
I'm gonna brush my blanket, so if anyone hears anything weird, that's what it is.
Okay, you brushed the
Okay,
blanket.
but yeah. I was trying to think of like a fantasy equivalent of like a pickleback, like something really fun, but I couldn't think of anything.
Yeah.
Like a fantasy chaser, like unicorn milk.
Like unicorn milk. There was a citrus fruit that I had that I mentioned a while back.
That's not me.
Let me see. Let me see if I still have it.
Y'all had a pickleback? Picklebacks are fucking delicious.
I've
No.
never
It
had
tastes
a
like
pickleback.
pickle. I don't want it.
Yeah, it does. It's literally just a shot of Fireball and then a shot of pickle juice.
That's
Yeah,
awful.
no,
It
that
Sounds
sounds
horrible.
like
No,
it
it's
makes
amazing.
terrible.
Aster, I have a new drink for us
No,
to try.
I know, right?
Guys don't
I'm
even like
so
regular
excited, I'm gonna
Fireball.
try it.
Have I tried regular?
It mixes
thought you had.
great.
All right, D&D guys, D&D.
Yes, D&D.
Okay.
We're getting derailed.
Well, I'm just gonna say the pickle juice totally cuts through like the bitterness, and it's perfect. Anyway.
Mm.
Yeah. So I order my drink, and when I'm ready, I will knock back all three of them sequentially.
Cool. Yeah, you do that.
That's impressive and terrifying.
So, thank you.
um,
I've gotten that compliment a few times actually.
However you want to take that.
Thing. Yeah. Thing.
Yes.
Do you try the wine?
I think the thing would take like a real small sip.
Cool.
And
This is our background music for drinking alcohol.
I know, it was supposed to be emotional. Like, the music is supposed to be emotional. I don't know where it went. But it's fine, I guess.
yes.
I guess. This is the drinking
is.
music. Here, we'll see if melodic is any better. Ah,
That's
okay.
better.
This is
Where
just
is
depressing.
question? Where is
Yeah.
everyone sitting in relation to Bunny? Like, are people sitting next to Bunny, or is Bunny by herself?
Yeah, I mean, I
Is
feel
Bunny
like
right
I'd
here?
be just sitting
Bunny's-
next to everybody.
I like
Bunny's like in the back next to the wall.
to
Okay.
think that Sini would try to sit next to Bunny.
As close as possible.
mean,
Single sit
I mean,
in that
I think
seat.
I'd probably sit next to like wherever everybody else is. So Bunny is not sitting by herself. We all just followed her
There, Bunny is drinking
because
milk.
we're fucking annoying.
I think,
yeah.
Roll
I
a
think
con check for the milk.
Roll a con check for the fucking
Bunny is
milk.
lactose intolerant.
so I think it's
yeah.
Bunny, Sini, Thing, and
Yeah.
Snap with us.
I don't know. Is Snap with us?
Apple.
Snap didn't say they
Snap
were,
doesn't
so I'm
seem like the type to
assuming
drink.
Yeah, I don't know.
Snap's
I don't
in
know.
her bed
Sounds like you're
mourning
lingering
the fact
nearby.
that there's no.
I feel like I would
Yeah. Wait.
try and get Snap like drunk.
My God.
For fun.
Oh my gosh. Aster, you said Snap is just kind of lingering nearby.
She's somewhere around. She's off by herself, but
She's at a table.
somewhere.
Dawn might come kidnap her.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably
Weary of
not
your
within
toes.
eye shot of y'all to to try to avoid too much social interaction. She's trying to kind of be more on her own right now.
What a baby. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah.
But I don't know that, so I'll be like, Snap! Do you want a shot?
I'm good. Thank you, though. I'm just gonna
okay,
be
so
chilling
yourself-
over here.
Oh, let me tell you, it's fucking delicious. They're great here.
I'm gonna circle back to Thing, taking a sip of the wine. I'm just gonna describe it a little. So Thing, you're not used to alcohol.
Thing has never had alcohol.
You have never had alcohol. You take a swig of this wine, and you see as it leaves like a small, like, kind of like purple stain on the mug as it slowly goes back to the bottom of the basin. You get a taste of just bitter. It's very tart. Not sour, but it's tart. You can feel your tongue kind of tingle as you taste like aggressive cranberries and like this like grape. You also taste a little bit of some people have always described it to you as a smoky taste, but to you it just tastes like it's burnt. It's an acquired taste for sure. But given the things that you have had before, like, I think you had a burnt egg and an undercooked chicken, so that might be right up Thing's alley.
Thing is just fishing for salmonella at this point.
I mean, they
Happens.
welcome it. I'm sure. I'm
I
sure he
wonder if it's
welcomes
harder
it.
for goblins to get salmonella. That feels like a thing.
I feel like maybe.
They're like carnivorous little creatures.
I mean, and they live in caves a lot of times.
Yeah.
So, like, I feel like that makes sense.
You do.
But yeah, so you guys are kind of enjoying your time, while, kind of all these people slink off to their rooms, kind of fall asleep where they sit. The vibe kind of dies down, to where it's cozy. You guys feel like you can breathe again. And while you're all chit-chatting with Bertha and, you know, kind of talking amongst yourselves, or maybe messing with flowers if you're doing that again, Bertha kind of perks up and is like, oh, shoot, I forgot. I had, a day or so ago, this, do you guys know a, Zerjat person?
Oh, yeah, I am familiar. How do you know the motherfucker?
He left a note for you guys. Here, and she kind of reaches under.
Fucking fantastic.
I didn't read it. That's like your personal stuff. I just know that I only had a brief interaction with him, and he said that you guys, he wasn't angry. He just said that you guys had missed, your rendezvous time. And so I
forgot
just
about that. Yeah, we got sort of preoccupied.
Yeah. All I know is that I think he said he understood. Cause I told him about me sending you guys on an errand for me.
Yeah.
And then he said that he'd kind of be around Ustrea, I believe. So
Yes.
to just kind of look for him whenever.
Around Estrella. He's fucking vague as always. Thanks.
That yeah, that sounds about right.
Did he give any more details other than around this fucking giant city?
I just know that he said he was gathering intel. That I don't know if that means that he's going to like a library or if he's going to I mean, he might go to like I don't know.
Okay, a library. So we got something. Oh fuck. I am not prepared to talk to him again.
I mean, y'all don't have to.
Oh yes, we do. Cause now after fucking Crimson Claw with my father, yeah. I mean, I need to hear what he has to say. Could mean the safety of our group versus our group being ambushed.
Yeah. Well, if you need to talk to anybody about kind of what's been going on, I mean, I'm here. I have plenty of booze and water to keep you hydrated.
I'll take the booze.
All right.
You have tea?
Yeah, I got a few tea bags from Belladonna. She kind of gave them to me for anybody who asked. Let me whip up some warm water. Here's the tea bag.
No.
Oh.
Just, like, hand me the bag, please.
Yeah. She hands you the bag.
She takes the bag and she puts it in her milk and waits for it to steep.
Ooh, milk tea.
Do you need me to heat that up for you?
Oh, please.
Yeah.
She
Uh,
hands it off.
She takes the.
I'm gonna-
Yeah.
I want an evergreen shot.
And what?
Bunny just looks at Dawn curiously.
Oh, it's like Everclear, but with like the extract of an evergreen plant, and you drink it, and it's good.
I'll get you some vodka and an evergreen leaf. How does that sound?
I just
Sounds fantastic.
I just druid craft a branch from an evergreen tree and like toss it to Dawn. Like, what the fuck?
Oh, sick. I hope this isn't disrespectful at all. This is something I used to drink when I was younger. It's quite strong. Is this okay? This isn't offensive or anything, is it?
I mean, I don't think so.
Okay,
I
good.
don't think he'd mind.
Okay, nice.
We used
And
to
then-
we used to make tea out of pine needles.
Oh,
So-
never with like the evergreen leaves.
Well, pine is an evergreen tree.
Oh, heard.
Evergreen trees are like pine
They're
and
all-
spruce and stuff. They don't really have
Yeah.
leaves. They have needles.
Bertha sets down both the warm milk tea and the just the shot of vodka.
You don't get it. It has to be Everclear.
I'm giving you
Because-
vodka. I don't know what
Damn
this
it.
Everclear is.
Okay, I'll drink the damn vodka.
And
I'm bitter about that.
she Bertha also chimes in and she's like, yeah, all pine trees are conifer trees. Are they conifer trees?
Conifer, and I
Conifer?
don't know. Maybe.
Fucking
Listen,
might. They
I'm a
might be.
little buzzed. I'm not super well accustomed to the intricacies and legitimacy of trees. That's my bad.
Yeah.
Conifer trees, they have cones instead of traditional seed pods. So
Right.
most
Right.
evergreen trees are conifers, yeah.
Oh, nice. Nice. You know, I never thought tree facts could be so interesting. I have to do this more. We could, like, start, like, a club where we drink alcohol and talk about tree facts.
Well,
I just go back to
Alcohol.
drinking my tea.
Bunny,
Mm.
you didn't notice this before. What kind of bag do you carry? Is it like kind of like a
Like a hip bag.
just like a hip bag? Okay.
Yeah.
You notice that your bag feels a little bit heavier than usual, and not from the extra gold.
I put my tea down, unclip my bag, put it up on the bar, and I open the. It's like a little messenger bag, but it has the strap that goes around the hip.
Yeah,
And I open it and I kind of rummage around.
yeah. And rummaging around, you find, let's see. You find, you pull out this this book that is it's like a purple book, and you recognize this as the enchanting botanical speaking I can't but it's the Enchanting Botanical Wonders Exploring the World of Whimsical Flora by Valorane Howell, and a little sticky note that says for any occasion where tree facts are necessary, love you Spriggs, and then an X.
I kind of smile a little bit at the sticky note and then fold it up neatly put it in my bag, and then I open the book and I just start flipping through, just sort of aimlessly.
Belladonna is like, "Ooh, what you got there?"
Belladonna? That sounded like Bertha.
Oh, I meant Bertha.
I was gonna say the voice that I already put it in chat, but the voice that Owen's doing for Bertha reminds me so much of like the Sally Mae voice. Hell of a
Yeah.
blast.
Yeah.
I do.
I kind of like jump at her like talking to me because I'm kind of like engrossed in this book. I'm like, oh, it's just something my dad gave me.
That's sweet.
Yeah.
What's that book about?
It's about like different kinds of trees and plants and stuff.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. So,
That's really
so you know a
special.
lot of, that is special.
What were you gonna say, Don?
I don't know, I'm like buzzed. I'm not like drunk, but like I'm a little bit.
Mm.
I've heard like a bit, yeah.
Um.
I was gonna be like, so you know a lot about like plants and trees and the like, right?
Yeah.
Oh, did Zanranor teach you all that?
Mostly, yeah. He when he took me in, you know, he's part of a druid circle, and I don't really know where the rest of this circle is. Maybe it's just him, I don't know. But he kind of took me under his wing, and now I'm part of his circle as well. So.
Oh, that's amazing. I mean, pretty impressive being a part of something like that at 15 or 14. Pretend that I said the right age.
She's 15.
Okay, I was right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I've always been kind of enraptured by plants and like the outdoors and stuff, but you know, my parents, they didn't really want that path for me, so
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, screw them. You're doing pretty good now, it seems.
yeah, I guess.
I think that kind of thing is brave, you know, taking a path that others sort of blocked off for you and didn't want for you. I mean, you know what path you want for yourself, and you followed it. I think it's an admirable sort of thing.
Yeah, I thought so too. I can't help but think that I was wrong. I don't know.
Well, can I ask wrong about what? You mentioned that earlier.
I don't know, it's just, you know, ever since the Evergreen and the Circle and Zamanor, I've always just kind of felt like there was something bigger than me, than us,
Yeah.
that I was supposed to do something, and I don't know, now I guess I'm just kind of struggling to see how anything that we've done is good, how it leads to that path, how.
I mean, I remembered you saying that, and I've been thinking about it. I'm not the best at comforting people. I mean, sure, I can perform and say pretty words, but I mean, I don't really know how to touch people's hearts. I've never really had anyone to comfort except for Pip, and I mean, he's practically a baby. But I mean, I don't know if my words are what you need to hear, but I mean, I can honestly say, I feel like everything that's happened, the death that has occurred, was practically unavoidable. I mean, I think there's always ways that we could have avoided it. Like, maybe I could have used a disguise and we snuck into the camp. I could have pretended better so that we could have avoided the bloodshed. But, I mean, I think death is an unavoidable part of life, as I'm sure you know. I can't help but feel that their lives weren't taken needlessly. I don't take any joy in the fact that their lives were taken, but I will say the cruelty that they enacted on those people, keeping them locked up, is one of the most unforgivable acts of cruelty anyone can enact on another person. I mean, to entrap someone, I think, is one of the most cruel things possible, even more than ending a life. Take someone's free will, in my book, is just an atrocious offense. And I will say, I think we gave that back to those people. We tried convincing the kobolds to let us have them without bloodshed, but I mean, I guess they had a sort of ingrained bloodlust that they wouldn't hear it. I mean, regardless of how it happened, we gave those people their lives back, their families. And when I was celebrating, when Snap and I were playing music for those people and we were celebrating, I couldn't help but feel a sense of warmth and companionship, I mean, that I haven't really ever had. And I can't help but feel it was because of what we did there. We reunited those families. And you're free to think or feel however you want, but that all seems pretty worth it in my book.
I just can't stop thinking about the people that we couldn't save. You know, over half of those people in that camp.
Yes.
There was nothing we could do. And our Willa and Gorg and Mazis and death seems to follow us wherever we.
No,
Anger, pain. I don't see the good in anything that we've done.
You know, Bunny, it's a hard thing to have to deal with, but being on the road, I mean, grappling with things like kobold war camps, it's an unavoidable part, and I'm sorry that you have to experience it, to witness these things. It's not an easy thing for anyone to witness. I mean, much less a 15-year-old. It would be hard for anyone. Even, I mean, adults. It is, I mean, undeniably difficult and horrible, but as I said, it's a part of life. I mean, isn't death sort of a sacred thing within the Evergreen? I mean, in order for things to grow, don't some things have to die?
Not like that. Not locked in cages.
Yeah,
And
I know.
we couldn't do anything.
But we did. We got all of those people out. We reunited Thing with their mother. It's an insurmountable gift. Just to see them together was beautiful. And we did that, Bunny. You did that. I know the cost was undeniable, and huge, but there was something to be gained. And it reminds me of something along the lines of what Zanranor said, about him giving those seeds away. I didn't love his philosophy, but there was something to be said about how he couldn't control the trajectory of where those seeds went. I mean, we can't control the actions of other people. Like the kobolds, I mean, we can reason with them all we want, but ultimately, it's their choice. And we have our choice, and we made it. And it allowed those people to be free. Funny, you can't blame yourself for the actions of other people. We did everything we could. Truly, and it's as you said to me, I shouldn't blame myself for everything that happened in the camp. It was caused by... Sorry, I heard Owen go.
Sorry, I'm watching Emily's dog, so I'm just sitting here just being like, hi, baby.
I was
She's having a
wondering
great
what
time.
those noises were, because every now and then it just sounded like Owen was hyperventilating, and I was kind of worried.
I'm like reaching down. Emily's bed is like super fucking high, by the way.
Okay.
So I'm like reaching down to this like mid-sized dog, being like trying not to like scream because I'm having a great time. Just being like, hi, hello. She's like
It
licking
was
my
coming,
foot right now.
I was picking up on the mic of just... and I was like, oh, okay. I did it louder
Sorry.
than it actually was, because like my mic wouldn't have picked it up, but it's the point is there.
Yeah, the point is there. I appreciate
anyway.
it. Yeah, sorry.
Overall, my point was, you can't blame yourself for the actions. You can't hold yourself responsible for the actions of other people. You told me something similar.
I know what it's like to be locked in a cage like that. And I didn't do enough. If I
You
was
didn't do enough.
stronger, if we'd gotten there sooner, I don't...
Honey, I mean, I know what it's like to be locked in a cage as well. It's horrible. I mean, that's why I said I think the kobolds, we sort of had to strike against them. Those people deserved their free will and their escape. And what the kobolds did was unforgivable. We had to stop them, and we did everything we could. But blaming yourself for those that were lost, I mean, there's nothing else you could have done. It's like blaming those people for being trapped. It just happened. We can't control what the kobolds did.
Yeah. I don't know, I've been pretty sheltered my whole life. My parents, and then Samanor, he did his best, but he didn't want me to get hurt, and I don't know, I thought that trying to do good or follow some bigger path, I never expected it to be easy, but...
Oh. Well, funny. I mean, just like you said, I've never had a lot of faith. Not having faith hardens you. It sort of turns your heart into steel. Having a soft heart is something I've lost over the years. And you, I mean, I mentioned it to Belladonna, I have to say, I look up to you in a way. Your faith. It's a lovely thing. You have a desire to help people. I mean, putting others before yourself. It's a wonderful thing. It'd be a shame to see you lose it. I mean, that's the thing about faith. To find the strength to just hold on to it. And in my book, I think it's worth it. I mean, you've kept hold of it this long.
Yeah. I don't know. I wish things had gone differently. I wish we could have helped them instead of killing them. I don't know. I mean, they were just following orders, right? Like they didn't actually want to do that, or maybe they did, but did they have a choice?
Honey,
Could they have been helped?
those are all valid questions, but you can't linger in the past. There's nothing for you there. You have to keep moving forward. I mean, mistakes you made were the mistakes you made. I mean, you can be mindful of them. Living in the past will only drive you mad.
Yeah, I don't know. I just keep replaying it in my head. You know, I was
All
the
we
one.
can do is... Go ahead.
I was the one that found the barkeep. Me and the thing in that cage. I was fully ready to just blow our cover and help him, but he was already gone. And I don't know. I've never seen death like that. That's not how people are supposed to die.
I mean, unfortunately, things like that do happen. Like I said, I mean, I've kind of been hardened by it. I've seen death from a young age. You get to be... God, how do I put it? You get hardened to it, detached. You kind of forget how horrible it is. You have to keep it from driving you crazy. I think it's a good thing, sort of, that this bothers you. It shows that you care. You have such a good heart, Bunny. And I don't want the cruelty of others to steal your light and your joy. Keep hold of your faith, because it is worth it. You've done good. I know it's hard to focus on the good with all the bad that we've seen, but I mean, just take a look around at all of these people and back with their families and they're happy. I think that's a good sign that your faith is worth something after all.
Yeah.
Even despite all of the bad.
Yeah, I mean... Yeah, But... What happens now? I mean... And I kind of look at Sini and Thing. Are you gonna leave us? I mean, you have what you came for.
Mission person. There were more. Want to. There's more old capuchin out there. Let's stop. I
Yeah. Yeah. A lot of us could have left a long time ago, Bunny, but I mean, we're still here. I think I speak for all of us when I say we're here for you if you need it.
Yeah. Sorry, I just.
I know, I mean, it's a lot.
Yeah. It was a really hard day.
Yeah, I think we could all use some rest. I won't lie. I mean, the alcohol is hitting me a little bit. I'm getting a little sleepy. What about you guys?
I'm exhausted.
Hey, Bertha,
Yes.
can you get me a nightcap? Just help me sleep a little bit.
Yeah, what kind do you want? Do you want a silk nightcap? I got a knitted
What is
nightcap. I have a crocheted nightcap.
Oh, no. I meant like a like a short. It's like a nightcap. Have you heard that term?
Oh.
Yeah.
I was like, I have a few nightcaps in the cabinet. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
let me fix that right up. I got you. And she like taps
You're a
the bar
charming
twice.
lady, Bertha.
I try. This is the entertainment that
I was so confused.
that Bill did not want to get out. So
Yeah.
I turned
did
to
not-
Sini. Who's Bill?
I'm trying to keep
I don't
track.
know
I
this.
how many?
Okay.
You,
I don't know.
they're
The idea.
co-owners.
No, I don't think so.
I don't think anyone can. What is an ID?
What is an ID?
I don't know.
Bertha comes back with a drink that would be a nightcap that you would know as a nightcap.
Well, like, yeah, it's just like a strong drink to make me go to sleep.
Yeah.
Okay, I knock it back. I have had, wine. I think I had like 5 shots.
Oh shit.
It's a lot.
That's
Yeah,
what-
I'm
that's
cutting
what
you
I've
off.
Aw.
Trying to keep
Uh,
on.
that's like the most personally, I mean, Alyssa Foley has ever had.
I don't think I've
so-
had more than like.
Same.
I think I've had a few.
You'll throw up. This is all I'll add, but Tate Carnley has had 8 in a night before.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got a strong resistance. Okay. Can I make
Yeah.
a con check to see how I take it?
Sure.
I'm just curious. Because I was trying to get hammered, because I'm super stressed out about like Demetrius and Zerjot and everything. I was actively trying to get plastered.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, 14 beats the check.
Okay, I'm good. I held it well.
She doesn't vomit everywhere.
She doesn't vomit
Yeah.
completely. Hey, Thing, make one
She's
as
not
well.
Alyssa Foley. She
Okay.
did not vomit in the parking lot of the bar. I,
Emily did that in the the parking lot of an Applebee's.
I only did it on my 20. I did it on my 21st. So I
Oh.
haven't done that before.
A 9 does not beat it. Oh,
Thing
you
had
are
half a glass of wine and is
is-
plastered.
plastered. What is Thing doing at this point?
Thing is staring off into space right now. There's like all the thoughts and no thoughts at the same time in the head, and just kind of like
Yeah.
they're like studying the the building's made of wood, right?
Yeah.
Like the wood grain wall, and just kind of like looking at all the patterns. They're like
Just like counting each like screw or whatever.
yeah, they like think they're counting, but the thing is that every time they forget where they're on, they like just continue.
Yeah.
Which that's what
No,
screw
that's
they're
kind
on.
of me.
They like continue counting as if they just started counting, and don't go back and count the previous screws. So it's like they're
Yeah, that sounds
they've
about
started
right.
like counting without recounting times now, and they're just like, yeah, I'll come back to the ones that I missed, as if they know which
Okay.
ones they've
Wrong.
missed.
Yeah.
Hey, Thing, how you holding up?
About
Oh.
like 23,
Bertha
That's
looks
how
at
well you're
Sini and is
holding
or
like,
maybe both. There might be like 6, 8.
Of what? Of what?
Sini, I think you might need to assist them to bed.
I will. Don't.
I just look
Okay.
at Sini like, grab a leg, I guess. I don't know.
Oh.
And I scoop up Thing's arms.
Pick him up by
Oh.
the neck. Pick him up by the scruff of the
Scruff
neck.
him.
The
You
scruff of the
probably
fucking
could
neck.
and actually pick Thing up perfectly fine, though.
Probably.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
There's no way Singy needs help lifting Thing.
No.
Thing is,
Bunny just wants to feel something. Other
I just
than
imagine,
sad.
I just imagine Sini just like grabbing them with like one arm, flinging them over the side or whatever.
Fireman's carry.
yeah.
Yeah.
Bunny's just
Um,
great.
So you all
Maybe-
head off to bed?
I think Thing is taken to bed.
Oh yeah, Thing is very much taken to bed.
Bunny goes outside to the bench.
Hey, that'll do it.
Yeah. Let's go. Carry the
She
thing.
sleeps outside.
Okay, so
Oh,
uh,
why is she sleeping outside?
She
Likes
wants
it.
to sleep
That's ridiculous.
outside.
Likes
let the
outside.
kids sleep outside.
Yeah, she likes it.
Okay,
Um,
I'll
So-
go put a blanket on her.
okay.
Oh, that's
Okay.
very sweet.
So you all go to bed.
Hope she don't get mugged.
Bunny, you wake up. You lost 3 gold.
That's fine.
Only 3?
Uh,
It didn't check.
Only 3. No,
They
they're
did
not. They're
What
not
is
very good.
What is 178 minus 3? 168?
Minus 3.
Yeah.
178 minus 3.
170 minus 3.
Oh, 170 minus 3. I thought you said 178 minus 3.
Ah,
Yeah,
Oh, I
160.
gotta go piss.
What is it?
167.
167. I was
We are
close.
chaotic.
pissing. Going piss out of my piss hole.
Oh,
Gross.
okay.
Or else
Dude,
that-
Nat was trying to do like half of 18 earlier,
I
and ended up paying me only $8, and I was like, Nat,
That's you
not
need
a-
another dollar.
no, I was just like, Nat, that's not really math. And Nat thought I was being pedantic because it was like 19.20 or something like that dollars.
Oh.
And
I got Kai the extra.
yeah, I was like, Nat, that's not math. And Nat, well, what? You want me to do exactly half? I just rounded. And I was like, no, that's not the problem. and and after Nat thought I was being pedantic for like a solid 2 minutes, swear to God, I was like, okay, Nat, what's 8 plus 8? And they just looked at me. Shit! I pay
said-
you another $1.
I did
Yeah.
send the extra dollar.
That's
Goodness.
good. That's good. But yeah, you all take a long rest.
Oh,
So-
thank God.
Finally.
Y'all get a long rest, replenish what you need to replenish. All of your spell slots are back.
All my wild shapes are back, too.
All your wild
Hey.
shapes are back. Bunny, specifically for you, you you fall asleep outside. I'm assuming you find like a bench or something to sleep
I
on
sleep on the bench that I have been sleeping on.
I was over on the bench.
while you're
my entire
in
stint in
Australia. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So you find that same bench. You sleep on it. You wake up a little earlier than you're used to. Due to the the calm morning. It feels like it's getting warmer. The air is a little heavier. You can see mist kind of covering the cobbled stones. Everywhere you look, it's blue. It's like the blue of like the early morning. But you feel refreshed. You took your long rest. Is there anything specific you would like to do?
Yes. Are there people like milling about?
Yeah. A few people have started to mill about to start their day. Since it's spring, it's probably around 6:37.
Okay. Sorry. I will go. If there's people milling about, I would go kind of to the edge of town, like where there's no people. Probably like, are we like in a wooded area?
I would say Australia is not typically wooded. The like area where you stayed at, the bench that you've been sleeping on, is in like a wooded area. It's kind of towards like the center of town, with like the fountain and like all the trees and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So you do see like a little bit of trees, but it's not like crazy wooded.
Okay. If I go to the edge of town and there's like no trees, I would begin druid crafting saplings. If the DM will allow it.
Sure. Go for it.
Spruce saplings specifically, and I would begin planting them. Just kind of like in like orchard style rows.
Okay.
Like digging a little hole, planting the sapling, and the entire time I would be talking to myself, to the evergreen, but to anyone watching this, I'm talking to myself, and I look crazy. But I would just say, Evergreen, I know I can't, like, officially talk to you or whatever. I know that Zamanor could do that. I can't yet. I'm not strong enough. But, yesterday was really hard for me, and I think it was really hard on the group, and I don't know where to go from here. I don't know the path that you want me on. I don't really know anything. And I don't know. Any guidance you have would be appreciated. And, you know, I know you're busy and I don't want to bother you, but I don't know who else to talk to right now. I don't know.
Make a perception check.
I'm not very good at that. 8.
Yeah. And what's your passive perception?
12.
You know what? I will fucking use your passive perception. Fuck it. So with your passive perception, you notice, a paper, just like a stray paper, kind of, flying with the, along the breeze. It catches your foot. Do you pick it up?
I'm like mid planting a tree and it hits my foot and I just kind of and I don't know what to do with my hands. And I grab it and I open it.
Cool. You grab it. I would say instead of like opening it, because it's not like folded, you would more like turn it over.
Okay.
So you turn it over and you actually see that it's a missing poster for a just one child. It is a Luxodon kid named Trunk.
Oh. Do I recognize him from the survivor pool of people we pulled?
You don't, but immediately knowing that this is a missing poster, you could also chalk this up to be a sign from the Evergreen.
I just kind of look up.
I don't know if this is from you, but thanks.
And I finish my rows of. There's like 4 rows of like 10 saplings.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just a little like orchard now outside of town.
Yeah.
And I would kind of take the poster and fold it up, put it in my bag, and go back to the inn.
Okay. So you head back to the inn. At this point, everybody else would probably be waking up as well. So
I'm covered in dirt.
In character,
everybody,
that's
I would
nothing
say,
new.
yeah, that's nothing new. But everybody has now, if they were staying upstairs, have now descended the stairs to kind of be in the common area. Anybody who is, passed out downstairs has now just kind of moved closer to reconvene. And coming back, you also see that Belladonna and Palan are also in the tavern. Just kind of sitting and chatting. What is everybody's plan right now? And kind of seeing that everybody has reaccumulated. I was like, I can go around specific. We actually, instead of just being like vague, we'll start with Snap, and then we'll kind of move along. If
Yeah,
okay, I wanted to make sure you were here.
I'm around.
Okay, is there anything like? Did you? Where did Snap sleep last night?
He fell asleep somewhere.
Cool.
Descriptive.
That's great.
Descriptive.
Yeah. So Snap fell asleep somewhere. Is now somewhere. I would say for the sake of everything, Snap is now in the common area, kind of with everybody. Let's see. Thing and Cini, you guys are a package deal. What are you two doing?
Actually, I'm 12 feet away from Cini. Hate her now.
Whoa now. No need to be hostile. I was just saying, you guys are a package deal.
Stairs.
Oh my goodness.
I feel like, after like thing kind of rolls, the first thing on their mind is gonna be, the
Munchies.
Okay.
I think. Foggy. After the.
That's fair.
Cini would be slowly waking up and thing is just prodding at their side like, Cini, I want toast. Cini, come on, Cini.
Jesus. Get you toast.
Yeah.
Second. Fuck.
I just assume they're sharing a room.
Yeah, I mean, without a doubt.
Yeah,
They
that
usually
makes
do,
sense.
so
They usually do. That makes sense.
they're just family at this point, honestly.
Literally.
I mean, Harvest said as much.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say, yeah.
They already treated each other as such before, though.
Yeah, she made the.
Yeah.
Made it official.
Essentially.
I forgot I
Which
muted myself.
Harvest would definitely be in the room that you guys are staying in, but
Okay, sweet. I wasn't sure if Harvest would
I
be
was
in
like-
her own room.
Oh, go ahead.
She doesn't
Yeah.
want to be away from her baby.
Okay, Thing didn't want to be away from her either, but also Thing understands personal crap too.
I think after waking up, Ginny would kind of nudge Harvest's shoulder.
Mm. Yeah. No, and she kind of rubs her eyes. I'll join you. I need the food. Um,
Oh, Leo.
yeah. Thank you. After a few minutes, if you guys decide to head down, she'll follow after. Dawn, what are you, and I guess by extension, Pip, what are you guys doing?
I'm sorry.
Wild that we were.
I was looking at pictures of frogs. So,
Shh, it's
God has a
fine.
book. Just pulled up with frogs.
Frog number 2. Frog number 3. You guys know the
Three.
mountain chicken
Frog.
is a frog?
Mhm.
yeah.
I think so.
I'm writing in. I'm writing in my book. I sleep late. I don't know. I probably get woken up by like the sound of pee.
Yeah. Okay. So you get woken up just a tad bit late. You're slow to kind of get started, I would assume, and you are writing in your journal. Is there anything specific that Dawn is writing about?
Yeah, I mean, at some point, I don't know if I already wrote this or not, but I wrote like a song about the about, was it Pine Home? I always forget the name.
Yeah, it's Pine
Okay.
Helm.
Yeah, I wrote a song about that. I'm writing another one about personal things.
Okay.
Which, where's the fucking private chat? There it is. I mean, not
Yeah.
that it's that spoilery, but I wrote down this much, which I imagine is what Dawn's writing. This is just like, the book of something she's writing.
Oh,
It's
okay.
very teenagery.
It is very teenage.
Everybody has to have their
Exactly.
life.
And for this 30-year-old tiefling woman, I feel like now is the time.
Yeah.
She needs it.
Like
She hasn't
therapy.
gotten that chance. It is like therapy. Okay, yeah, but so she's writing. After some point, I guess she would probably go down with everybody. I'm not gonna honor that if you want to do something different, but for now, that's just
I'll
what I'm
go.
thinking. Okay, cool. And then after a couple of hours, it's probably like 8 or 9 o'clock now. You see that people are eating. Bertha is serving people. Belladonna is also assisting in that, and so is Palan. So it's all hands on deck again, but it's nothing that.
Do y'all hear that?
That
Yeah,
was
I
an
hear it.
awful sound.
Okay.
I thought it was me.
I think it came from Kai.
Must have. 'cause I
Yeah.
didn't hear it. Hold on.
I sometimes is a static demon.
Yeah.
That's gonna be the fan. Hey Nat, can you turn the fan off? I
Oh.
thought I had it really low down, so I thought it'd be okay and not pick up, but apparently not.
It was
It was
only for a
okay.
second.
Yeah, it was only
down.
for a second.
Ibuprofen.
But
Well, maybe it wasn't that. Maybe like the wire went weird or something. But
That seems more
it'd be fine.
likely.
yeah, whatever. It's fine now.
I turned the fan off just in case, or rather Nat turned it off. But
Okay.
Yeah.
yeah,
But yeah,
static demon
so you
should
see
be
that
down.
everyone. Oh.
I was just saying the static demon.
Oh, okay.
Continue on.
Hat man.
Not the Hat Man. But yeah, so you see that Bertha and Belladonna are helping out. Palan is rushing around. thing at this point, you would have been served toast along with Harvest and Sini. If they ordered anything different, you can specify that. But yeah, everyone is reconvened after a little bit of hecticness and everybody getting their food and eating and chowing down. Belladonna, Bertha, and Palan all kind of reconvene with you guys at the table here. Um, and Belladonna kind of looks to whoever, no one in particular, and is like, "So are we ready to figure some of this out? I know we need to look at some missing posters. I was talking with Bunny about that. I didn't know if anybody else wanted to join. I thought it would be faster to figure out if there was anybody around here who needed to be reunited with their family."
I mean, yeah, that sounds good.
I was out gardening this morning, and I found this, and I pull out the missing poster for the Loxodon child. I don't know if anybody recognizes this kid, but
Bertha and Belladonna look at it, and they both shake their heads. Belladonna's like, I don't know when. Do you mind if I see the poster really quick?
It's on the table.
Oh, she slides it closer to herself, and she's like, wow, this isn't a new poster. It looks like it's about 5 or 6 years old.
I don't recognize him from any of the people we pulled from the camp, but it's
Harvest. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Harvest looks at it and she's like, I don't recognize it either. I don't recognize them. They seem. If this was like you said 5 years ago, they would have been, I don't know, a little bit taller. I didn't see any Loxodons in the cages.
I don't know, it seems important. It's hard to explain. I was out gardening, and I was praying, and then this poster hit my foot. I don't recognize them, but I was hoping somebody did. It's a long shot. I don't know.
Belladonna looks at Bunny and she's like, well, if there are missing posters, I mean, that's a lead. We know that they're kind of posted around the city. Maybe we could go talk to, like, maybe some guards or something. See if there's any, like, I don't know. See if there's any, like, files or anything on any missing people. It's like, I'm sure they would have had something logged. Yeah.
What about question for the DM. Did I overhear Bertha talking about the meeting with Zerjat?
Yeah, she talked about it to Dawn while everyone was at the bar.
Okay. I know that we have to meet up with Serjot at some point, and we have to deal with all these missing people. Oh, where do we start?
It's up to you guys. Belladonna chimes up. But I think dealing with the people we have now is the more pressing matter. And if your friend can wait, if they've waited a few days, I'm not seeing why one more wouldn't hurt.
Well, my thing, right, if we have all of the living people from the camp, we can just ask them where they're from.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I was.
Am I
Yes.
hearing this?
Yeah. Everyone's around.
Okay. I was gonna say, given everything that happened at the Kobold camp concerning my father, I think someone needs to meet with Serjot right away. I can go if you guys want to deal with the refugees. He could have
yeah.
information that might spell either our doom or help us. I think it's important that I talk to him.
I agree, but also you were with me healing people in those cages, and I don't know if I'm gonna remember all of those faces, and I would really like your help trying to find the dead's families.
All right. Yeah, that's fair. I can do that. I'll need to meet with him tonight at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't like the idea of us going off on our own. I don't like the idea of anyone being alone right now, given what we know.
Yeah. No, you're completely right. I don't know how involved my father is with the Aesaith, all the crypts and claw, but it seems like a lot, and if he knows where we are, I mean, we could be in danger right now. And I promise I'll explain more when time allows, but, I mean, long story short, talking to Serjot is at least priority number 2.
DM?
Yeah.
Do I know, given my family, do I know anything about the Wormwood family?
I would say it's worth a history check.
Okay. I come from a powerful family as well, so
Yeah.
they might have 15.
Yeah. I'm sure you've heard your mother at length ranting and raving about Demetrius Wormwood and his special casino, and she doesn't see what he has is so special and why, she runs an entire town. She has a foothold on an entire town, and he's just a lowly casino. He thinks she's so special? No.
Okay. Would I know if I've ever seen Demetrius? At cocktail parties or functions? Would I know that?
No, you would have been kept in your room.
Okay. That's fair.
Your parents
Did I
do not
hear-
like you.
Did I hear Bunny's last name?
You
Was
did.
I there for that?
You were there. You can roll a
Okay.
history check as well.
To be fair, I not a whole lot either, but I might have heard something.
You sat pondering on those words before, or on that name, so you can even take advantage.
I have nothing for history.
I don't either, but
I know.
Okay, you rolled a 3 both
Oh my
fucking
God.
times.
Dawn is a fucking bimbo. She don't know shit. She's
Aw.
looks.
Um, you hear the word Nietzsche, and you're like, oh, like a knee.
Oh,
Cha.
that's like the name
Yeah.
of like I think I've had a cocktail called that.
Yeah, like the Nietzsche. That sounds delicious.
Delicious. Yeah.
But I would turn to Dawn and I'd be like, your father, his name is Demetrius Wormwood?
Yeah, that's him.
I don't know. I kind of like I know that name. Like, doesn't he run like a casino or something?
Yeah, he does. The casino isn't. I mean, everything. It's more than what it seems. It's sort of an epicenter of horribleness. And he runs all of it. He's a fucking major dick.
I don't know. I kind of remember my mom, yeah, talking about like he runs a casino and he thinks he's so special. I don't know. It seemed like he wasn't that big of a deal, but like how powerful really is this person?
Well, I mean, I don't know. He's certainly fucked with my life a ton, but to others, to my knowledge, he's incredibly dangerous. And if he's involved with the Aesaith, it makes me even more worried, but I don't know how much power he really has, but with the little he might have, he'll do everything he can to get what he wants.
I worry about that just a little bit because
I am too. Yeah.
if my family, well, there isn't really a better word for it, but I don't like them. Anyway, if my family knows the name, and if your father has any connection to my family, that makes me worry a lot more.
Yeah, the name is infamous. I mean, he's kind of a wannabe aristocrat. He's got a little bit of like royal blood, but I mean, he's worked his way up the ladder, and I mean, he's fucked up a lot of people's lives. So yeah, I mean,
from what I remember, he wasn't necessarily favorable with my family, but I also haven't been around them in a long time, and my family are kind of known for big power plays, so...
Oh yeah, so is he.
Yeah.
Sounds like, yeah, they might run in the same circles, unfortunately.
Oh, this is not good.
No, I have only ever wanted to avoid him. And I really don't want to deal with him now either, but he's coming after all of you. I have to figure out what he knows, where he is. I just have to do everything I can to keep him away from us.
Yeah, would I... this is a long stretch. Would I know of any, like, transaction between the Nietzsches and the Wormwoods in terms of the casino? Like, would I know if there's any, like, deal with them?
Not to your knowledge. You would assume... I'm gonna carry your history check over. You would assume, given the fact that your parents are so like high-strung and very stuck up, that someone like Demetrius, who like has worked his way up, isn't worth their time.
Yeah. But I mean, again...
but you never know. Like
any
that's just-
money grab they could get.
Oh yeah, is a worthy money grab for sure.
Okay. The Nietzsches, they they've kind of always been powerful. I don't know if anyone knows the name, but they've always-
Bertha nods.
okay.
I mean, yeah, I've heard it murmured before in rooms.
They've always kind of been powerful, and from what I know, Demetrius hasn't, I guess? I don't know. But
I mean, yeah, that's always kind of been he's had a chip on his shoulder about that. That's why,
Yeah.
but I mean, he's amassed a fuck ton of money. He likes kind of tricking people. He likes having something on people. That's why so many people fucking hate him. But I mean, they also fear him.
my family is kind of the same way. Any, like, money grab they can get a hold of, they'll take. From what I remember, they weren't favorable with Demetrius, but it's been years. And if Demetrius has amassed enough power and money, they might have taken interest. I don't really know.
I mean, he deals with nobles quite a bit. I mean, God, I know he's pulled out hits on certain nobles for money. He has oh God, I don't know a lot because he didn't let me know a lot about it, but from what I could tell, he does have kind of a team of mercenaries that do his bidding. So, I mean, he's definitely had dealings with nobles. He's killed a few.
This is
Or at
kind
least
of a
some
long
have been killed on his behalf.
Oh, this is kind of a long shot, but the Wormwoods, do they have any connection to any of the temples?
No.
Like the what is it? Church of Joaquin, I believe. I don't know the actual name.
I don't know, Owen. Do I know anything about that?
What the fuck?
I asked, given my family's connection to the Temple of Joaquin, I asked if the Wormwoods had any connection to the Temple of Joaquin.
Dawn, not to your knowledge.
Okay. Yeah. My father didn't tell me a lot. I don't think he wanted me to know a lot. He kind of just kept me under lock and key. Which is why
Okay.
I have no interest in seeking him out.
At the mention of my family being the Nietzsches, what was Bertha's reaction to that?
It was just kind of a knowing nod. She's like, "Yep, I know them well." Mm-hmm.
I kind of turned to Bertha. You seem to be familiar with my family.
Well, fortunately I know you, but unfortunately I know them.
Fair.
They were one of the few people that Larry actually bought the bar from. So this is technically the Nietzsche's bar. Well, it's my bar
Oh,
now,
fuck.
but
Yeah.
it's we pay a certain tax to them. It's unfortunate, but we do.
How many businesses in Ustrea do the Nietzsches own?
Well, to my knowledge, not a lot. I know they own a few bars or a few taverns. I think they own a couple in the red light district. They were the ones who probably took out the library down there. Let's see. I know they usually try to go more for like Peskill, like that area. But they own like a few. I think a lot of the import taxes and export taxes in Silver Moon typically go to them. They have a a strong connection in most of the East.
I look back at Dawn. So you see my concern
Mhm.
with
Yeah.
our
I mean,
families maybe being connected.
Yeah, I do. I mean, I have enough concern just knowing Demetrius might have eyes on us. I, I think we just need to do whatever we need to do as soon as possible.
Yeah. Preferably not alone. And I kind of look at
Yeah.
everybody.
Belladonna is like, great. So that settles it. We'll do everything together. If we can, I don't know if this is what you guys want, but if we can find the guards, give us the missing posters. We can ask the people around here maybe when we get back, because we're gonna be here tonight. I was more the reason why I mentioned the missing posters was mostly for the dead, to let the
Yeah.
family know. I thought that was kind of important.
We could
But-
go to job boards, or like, I know some of the businesses have like cork boards with posters and stuff.
Yeah.
And we'll just quickly run and grab what we can, see if we recognize anybody. Hopefully it's a one-day thing, but if anyone outside of Ustrea, that gets a little hairy, I guess.
We'll just
Yeah.
make sure to keep an eye out for them.
Yeah. And I know that you bounce around a lot, and if you go to any of the major cities, smaller villages, and like ask around, that would be great.
Yeah. I'll I mean I'm free for now, so I'm here, but I can always bounce around and see.
I hate to put more work on everyone. I would feel a lot better at least giving the families a notification of what happened.
Everybody.
Okay.
Oh, fuck. Sorry. I got distracted. What?
Bunny said she would just feel a lot better. She apologized for putting more work on everyone, but she would feel a lot better, at the very least, letting the families know what happened to their missing.
No, we should do that.
Know if
That
I had
is
family
important.
back, I
Listen.
Yeah.
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 Let's do that.
Belladonna is like, all right, so you guys if you guys end up going to do that, I'll go check and see if there are any other posters in like Sacred Keep, Silver Moon, Willenheim. I think that's a town. I might be making that one up. But I can check all of those places and see, just so that way we can cover more grounds.
Yeah.
I'll grab any missing poster I find. And I'll come back and let you guys know.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. We'll all reconvene tonight. How does that sound?
Yes.
Sounds stupendous.
So the plan: run around town, see if we can find anybody.
I mean,
The
don't we need to
matches.
relocate these families first? Or did Belladonna say she was going to do that?
I don't know. I mean,
The relocation of the families, since everyone's here already, you can just talk to
Mhm.
them tonight.
yeah.
Okay.
So the plan is run around town, look for missing posters, ask guards, And then tonight we talk to the survivors from the camp, and see where they're from, and give them some coin, maybe, so that they can get back to where they need to be.
God, I mean, as much as I hate to say it, it would really save time if we split up. I mean, the only reason I say it is, I mean, there's no telling. I mean, Demetrius knows where we are. I mean, we tore apart one of his camps. He's not going to be happy about that. We need to get this done as soon as possible.
Today, if possible. Oh gosh. Okay. New plan. Bertha,
Yes.
if at all possible,
Mhm.
could you talk to the survivors and see where they need to be? And here, and I'll pull out 50 gold from my bag. If they need coin to get back to where they need to go, you can give them this. That's fine.
Yeah.
Um,
Totally do that.
and then we'll check the missing posters, and maybe we divide up into 2 groups instead of 1. I really don't want anyone to be alone, but
Yeah,
Dawn's right.
Fine.
We shouldn't. It would take too long. And then I don't know what I'm doing. Oh,
No, you're fine. I mean, we're all in this together. We'll get it done.
yeah.
Okay, well, then let's split up. I guess, God, who's got fucking firepower? I say, I guess I could take, maybe me, Bunny, and, we have an uneven number of people.
Yeah, that's why I said 2
I
instead of
guess-
3.
Yeah. I guess I could go with, be me, and Snap. Yeah, and then maybe, me and Snap both squishy. I think that's probably the best course of action. Me and Snap, and then maybe Thing, Sini, and Barney.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
okay with any order. As long as we can get it done, I want to help these.
Yeah.
Okay, fine, either way.
All right. If anything goes wrong, 2 of you scream. If anything goes wrong, I'll wild shape and make a lot of noise.
That works.
Sounds.
Yeah.
Let's
Okay.
meet back up here, round at a time. Yeah.
Okay. And what
Let's
about
do like.
what about Serjat? Are we meeting him tonight?
We can meet up with him tonight. Yeah.
But we don't know where he is.
Honestly, I
Belladonna
half
said-
expect him
not
to just
Belladonna.
find us.
Yeah. He's a sly little thing. I'm sure he'll be able to track us down. But Bertha said that he had been around the library, so
Okay.
I'm sure. I mean, if we go there, we'll be able to find him.
Okay. All right. I take like a really
Meet
big
back
breath
here-
and like almost hyperventilate.
I'll put my hands on her shoulders and be like, Bunny, it's okay. We've got
Okay.
it covered.
Okay, let's go.
Got this.
Yep.
Okay. We're meeting back here at noon.
Okay.
That gives you like 3 hours, bestie.
Hey, never mind. We're meeting back here at like
4-ish?
6:30.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
4
4.
is fine.
That's like a perfect number. I was like, 'cause it's like 9 o'clock. It would give you like 3 hours to 12. So like that doesn't
Yeah.
give you guys enough
Yeah.
time to search a giant fucking city.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you guys a
That's
little
good.
bit of leeway.
Okay. Are we gonna roleplay this? Cause we're like,
We're inching close. I would say let's get this done, and then have you guys reconvene, and then that's it. How does
Okay.
that sound?
Okay.
Because
You-
well, we
We
don't
can go
have
to,
to,
like, 10.
roleplay this. We don't have to roleplay this. We can just like, we go search.
Yeah,
we make a couple
search.
checks, see what happens.
Mhm.
I I have an idea if you roleplay though.
It depends on
So
how long we're gonna. I mean, how?
It's
It
gonna
didn't take
take
too
a
long.
long. It's gonna take a long time to search this entire town. Role playing it.
Obviously.
true. Okay.
Would it be better to
So,
stop the session here and just? I don't know how long. Like, let's just say something about needing to be up early tomorrow or something. Long.
Yeah, but
what
it's only like
time
9
do-
o'clock.
Be up at like 7, but I can probably. I mean, if we're done by like 30,
By what,
that's
30?
fine for me. 10:30, unless somebody has
10:30.
objections.
I can do that.
I'm-
I'll keep an eye on the time.
Honestly, I drink a soda before every D&D session, so I'm awake. So I'm fucking wired. Just so
Okay.
you're aware.
I got you. Let's go to 10:30 for you, and then we'll cut it. How does that sound?
Yes. Okay.
We
Let's go.
always
Sounds
do.
Cool.
good.
What is it? Dawn and C. Do them first, and then if Melissa has to leave, go
Yeah.
of like Thing Bunny and that. You know.
I think I would. Oh.
I
think
thought
it
you
was-
were with
Oh,
Dawn.
snapping though.
No.
No,
It's
it was
Dawn
Dawn and
Snap.
Snap.
me,
Oh.
Thing, and Sini.
And then
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah,
I
I
misheard
split
that
it
then.
up because I feel like Snap's pretty strong, and then Sini and me and Snap are pretty strong, and Bunny's with Sini, who's strong,
Okay.
and Thing, who
Yeah.
is okay.
Damn.
Damn.
It's
Okay.
kind of squishy, but anyway, yeah.
Yeah. So, you guys split off. Yeah. Let's start with Dawn and Snap. I'm going to have you guys, kind of make a few. Let's see. Investigation checks. I would say make 3 each. Or you can make 3 and then just like have the help action so you get advantage. Whichever one you want to.
You said just roll 3 perception or investigation.
Yeah, investigation, perception.
Okay, I'll do.
Oh,
That's
That's
5.
Perception
Okay.
is better.
Okay, yeah,
It
then do
didn't
what's
make
better.
noise some of the time, so I didn't realize if it hit or not.
It's
One,
okay. 1, 2.
take the first 3.
3.
Yeah, take the first 3. Okay. It meets 2 of them for each of you. So, what were you guys specifically going off to look for?
And I'm just funny missing posters
Okay,
or people.
I got you. I didn't know if you guys were looking for,
Or
anything else? I
mean,
couldn't
if
remember.
If there's any specific, I mean, there's nothing in Ustrea I'm trying to find except for Zerjat, which
Right.
I'm gonna do later. But
Yeah.
I mean, if there's any buildings that would like, I guess we could go to the guards and ask about like missing people.
Yeah, if you wanted to, you can search and then you can go for the guards. So in looking for missing posters, you each kind of take one side of the city and scour throughout. You see a few that are ripped and torn, and some that are fresh, some that are old. Some of the ones you take, you recognize as being in the tavern. Some of them are Ustrea citizens, so you have that already checked off. For others, you see a mix of like those what they would look like now, kid missing posters, but also like just missing posters for like a stray pet, like a stray familiar, or like a stray, just like a bunch of different missing posters. You're able to take what you think is important, or you take them all. You can add missing posters to your inventory if you want.
Okay.
you both don't see too many. Like I would say you probably both get around like 5 or 6, just because they're all kind of scattered throughout the city. And then you said you wanted to go look for like any guards or anything.
Yeah, or like any like buildings that might have a record of missing people. Like,
Yeah. So you end up finding you end up finding this. Make a perception check, actually.
okay, hold on. Oop. Probably gonna be bad.
Oh.
Oop.
Okay.
LOL.
Snapdragon.
Snap.
Can you? Yeah, I was like, can you give me a perception check as well?
Wait,
If
can
perception
I,
is better.
Can I help?
Yeah. That'll
Okay.
give advantage.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll help.
Sure. 11 works. 11 works.
I would just really wanted you
so-
to pass that.
I really fucking wanted to pass. The dice is being mean. The dice god said no for some fucking reason.
Mhm.
So, Snap, with the help of Dawn, you pass like a building, another building, a corkboard, another corkboard, kind of grabbing missing posters as you guys go.
Mhm.
You get to a part of the red light district that you've never been to before, just because you don't go far in. Like, you only went as far as like where the library, the old decrepit library was, but you guys decided to go further.
Mhm.
In an alley, vomiting into a barrel. It's like 9-10 o'clock, right?
Yeah.
Is what you can make out to be a lady guard vomiting into a barrel.
Oh.
Graceful as ever.
Fun.
Yeah.
You see as she gets up and kind of wipes her face, kind of shudders and like shivers a little bit. Ugh.
Hi. You doing okay there?
Oh, hi. Yeah, I'm so sorry. It's I don't know what's been up with me. I've been a little sick recently. Was there anything I can help you guys with?
Yeah. We were actually wondering. We found a few people, who were missing, but I mean, a few didn't make it. We really want to alert the families. Do you have like a record of missing people in the town?
Yeah, I was actually, so I'm not a guard from here. I was transferred. But yeah, no, there's always a record keeping room in any of like the guard stations.
Okay.
Let me get my husband and we can get you the keys to the room. She kind of escorts you both to like a nicer building in the district. And she you notice as she's kind of walking, she has this like giant like glaive like at her side. She's human in nature. She's probably about 5'6" ish. She has blonde hair at the top and purple strands at the end, in like an ombre or balayage effect.
I'm using so many words right now.
Yeah, I am. You're welcome.
I had to look up.
That's fair.
It was balayage and glaive.
Balayage is like an ombre.
Oh, I figured it out.
Yeah. But yeah, she takes you to this building. You meet with her husband. He takes you back as well. And she's like, you said you were looking for a bunch of people. Were there any that you were looking for? Like
Um,
like you said.
yeah. Well, do we have? Okay, so in the missing posters that we have,
Mhm.
any of them look like the dead that we saw in the camp? Like the Goliath child, just any of the dead. I'm sure like Bunny like went over who she saw that was dead. Like,
Yeah.
who we all saw.
You would make a history check actually for me. I'm not gonna make this super easy.
You know I'm not good at those. Then
I'm
you
sorry.
assist. Sorry, Aster. You assist me.
Yeah, I assist.
Heck yeah, roll with advantage.
History. Have a high. Well, you history, then probably you're smart. It's me trying to figure it out, so I'll do it.
Oh. Hey,
19.
a 19 works. A 19 works. So you recognize a couple of faces. I would say 2 out of the 6 posters that you grabbed. You recognize a couple out of the posters that Snap grabbed. You recognize. You're kind of showing them. And she's like, "Yeah. We thought that they were gonna go to the cold case files, but yeah, no. They were still active. A lot of guards were out looking for them. Yeah. She lays out a stack of missing posters.
Wow.
And it's probably like 25 to 30 just people in Australia that are missing. She's like, I don't know if you'll need all of them,
Sure.
but I can lend
this
these
helps.
to you. Yeah, I can totally lend them to you. Just as long as you bring them back.
Of course.
I was like, we need these for.
These have the names of the
record keep.
people as. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No, you're good. Yeah, they do. So it'll be like it'll have like the standard like missing at the top, and then like a picture, and then it's like the name, and it's like preferred name as well.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. Well, then we will go. I mean, try and find that. I'm echoing again somewhere. It's probably Austin. Let me move away.
It's okay.
We'll go try and find. I mean, the homes of the people who we recognize.
Yeah.
Unless Snap has any other ideas.
Yeah. Snap, do you happen to have any other ideas?
I do not.
Do the missing posters also have like an address so that we can like go?
Yeah, they have like a please contact at this address.
Yeah, okay. That
Um,
makes sense.
so like, you can just follow those to like meet up with the people. So you said you wanted to go ahead and do that.
Yep.
Cool. So you guys do that. You guys, I'm assuming you thank them, and make your way out.
Yep.
They, I mean, they obviously extend their gratitude and kindness, and they're like, it's no problem. If you ever need us again, obviously let us know. We're always here, or around the city. She was actually, she mentions that she was like, oh, I've been meaning to ask people. I'll probably ask a few people running around. You wouldn't happen to know a blue kobold by the name of Morris?
Morris?
We do.
I don't. I don't know.
I don't know.
Maybe? Why do you ask?
Um, he was trying to steal cocaine from a few people a while back,
Jesus.
and one of his friends, Poppy, was
Right.
mentioning just a couple of tieflings that and we were just wanting to
Yeah.
to know if you happen to know them.
Yeah,
like-
I mean,
You would
I don't
recognize the
know.
name.
yeah, I think I've heard his name around, but
Pip stole
I
his
don't know if we
cocaine.
ran into him. Yeah. Well, I don't.
Uh,
I don't have any cocaine on me, if that's what you're looking for.
No,
Um,
no, 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 no. It was it was more for a friend of ours. He was just saying if you happen to know a kobold, or anyone knows a kobold named Morris, that he'll be at the other guard station. We're actually supposed to meet
Right.
him to talk to the kobold later, but just so you
Yeah.
know, if you do happen to know anything jogs your memory, just let us know.
We will.
I'm sure he'll be very happy.
Yeah.
Of course. Thank you.
And of course, as you guys depart, they depart as well, going a different way. Just kind of just leaving the guard tower. You can see as essentially like they're changing shifts, so like another guard comes in, they leave.
Okay, since I thought of it, while we're in Ustrea, I'm gonna since I was already fucking recognized. Last time we were, somewhere like this, I'm gonna disguise myself in case somebody's lurking around.
Yeah.
Yeah. I will head and turn myself into a elven woman, with short red hair and freckles, and yeah, like a little bar dress, not pretty unassuming.
Okay.
And yeah, do I have to roll? Or I guess I just have to. Do I
Yeah, I don't
disguise?
I don't think there's any specific rules that you have to make.
There is no role to disguise yourself. If you are talking to somebody, they can roll to try and look through the illusion. And
Yeah.
you make a deception check to see how well you sell it, basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. I'll add a
Cool.
big floppy hat to it as well. It's a cute little outfit. I look like a nerdy little elf girl.
As you should.
Bulbous titties.
So you do that, and you kind of begin to I guess reconvene with the others.
We had a long, did it?
Huh?
What?
We had a long
What-
rest, right?
Yeah, you guys had a long rest.
Okay. I was just gonna redo all my spell slots because they're all at 0 right now.
Oh yeah. I was like, you should probably. Sorry if that sounded weird, but yeah, you should definitely do that.
Quick question.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
God, I've never refilled spell slots or anything. What is it that I get for each one?
There's a long rest button on like the core sheet, push that. It's above
Okay.
like your features and abilities, or features and traits, and like your like bardic inspiration, where that is.
Yeah, I'll find it. Yeah. Yeah, I see it. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. But yeah, you refill that, and I guess, are you gonna try to reconvene with the others?
Uh, yeah, I mean, I was gonna go ahead and try and meet up with, like, try and, like, tell the families about what happened. Just so
Oh.
we can, like, be getting.
Yeah, like kind of knock it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can always do that. I'll let you guys kind of do that. I'll say that you don't really need to roll anything for that.
Well,
Roll
shit,
for
I
how
need to do
good
that.
that you tell them. If you roll
How-
shit, you
yeah,
break families'
yeah.
hearts and they'd start beating you up. Roll
Yeah,
for
you
initiative.
actually take.
Yeah.
Roll for
Yeah, you
initiative.
take. Roll for initiative. Actually, when this is combat now.
No.
Broke the news so bad that they blame
No.
you, and now they're trying to witch hunt you. Run.
It's a performance check.
This is nightmarish.
No.
The long rest button did nothing, by the way. It's unfortunate.
Do you have all your spell slots back?
No.
Oh, I don't know. That's weird. Basically, there should be like if you hover over like where your spell slots is, under where it says slots
Yeah.
remaining, you can like either click and type, or you can just like bump it up with those arrows. The slots
Okay.
total, that's how many you will regain. So if you have like 4 first level spell slots, you would regain all 4 of those. I don't know.
I don't even need spell slots to put it in.
You do. What are you talking
Like
about?
the different levels. Well, shit. I don't know enough about D&D, man.
Hold on.
I can just.
Continue.
Melissa's
I'm
character
gonna.
sheet is broken for the 3rd time.
Yeah.
Broken.
Like above your spell list,
Right.
it'll say, it'll have a little 1, and then it'll have the number of slots total, and then it'll have slots remaining.
Does not say any of that. It just says, like, it has all my spells. I think I maybe found it. Maybe?
I sent you a
Yeah.
thing on
Yeah.
Instagram.
Okay, thanks. I found it. Y'all can,
Yeah.
you can go ahead, Owen.
Okay, cool. You guys don't really need to roll for convening with the families and talking to them. With that being super quick, I'm gonna bounce over to Bunny, Thing, and Sini.
Okay.
If 2 of you want to roll investigation checks, or perception checks, whichever one's better for you, one of you can help one of the 2 if you want to do that, just to make it easy.
What? It's perception or investigation?
Yeah, whichever one's better for you.
Okay,
My
both of-
investigation is +6 if you want to do
Oh
that.
Yeah.
shit!
I'll help Thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then Sini roll normal, or is
Yeah.
that it?
Yeah, Sini can roll normal.
Okay.
Just so that way you have eyes.
So, 3 investigation rolls or just 1? You're-
3.
Yeah, it was 3.
Yeah.
Now you do your 3.
Damn.
Oh.
And I'm with advantage, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Just wanted to double check. The looker.
Yeah, so, Sini and Thing, you, with the help of Bunny, grab a bunch of different missing posters, regardless of if they're new, whatever. Bunny, you recognize some of them, for sure, as some of the living, some of the dead, and some you don't recognize at all. But you still take them just in case.
I would not take them. I would write down the names and the addresses, and I would leave the posters.
Okay.
Smart.
So, like, so my plan is, and I would have relayed this to my group, my plan is to write down all the names and addresses of all the missing posters, and then go to a guard station and confirm, no, that's stupid. We already found the missing posters. So that's stupid. But I would write them down and leave the posters for like all the names of every poster. I'd write the names and addresses, and then for the ones that I know were at the camp and that are dead, I would kind of mark that to signify.
Okay.
Because I feel like taking missing posters might be a bad idea if we aren't sure.
Yeah, because if
they
we
were
like
at the camp,
we steal a missing poster of somebody who we didn't have, and now nobody knows that person's missing anymore.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that.
We can always bring them back.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then you gotta remember like where they were put and
Already on a time.
Well, the ones that we had were just the ones the guard gave us that were in there.
Yeah.
I know you guys, yeah, those ones. Picked up a few missing posters as well, though, didn't you?
I mean, I wouldn't think that we'd pick them up if we didn't recognize the people. I wouldn't have.
Okay.
I have to go pee.
Okay.
Go for it.
But yeah.
Okay.
That's what I would do.
I'm assuming Thing and Sini also follow suit.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. So you guys do this. After a couple of hours of scouring the other side, you can tell it's starting to get. It's probably like, now it's probably closer to like 1-2 o'clock. Whereas for Dawn and Snap, it was pretty soon after they found a few posters. You see, yeah, we'll just say that you see, because of Sini's 23 perception check, that as you're searching for missing posters, you find a guard couple. Let's see. Close to a few barrels in an alleyway. Questioning a blue kobold that looks oddly familiar.
Oh no.
Oh god.
Not cocaine. Lizard.
Cocaine boy.
Cocaine lizard.
I look at Sini. Do we know him?
Can't tell, no.
I don't think we knew any
Yeah.
blue ones. I think it was just red ones.
Care about.
Those are the only ones I paid attention. I don't really care. There are other colors. They're not really important to me. That sounds
These
a
are
little
so
bit
weird.
interesting.
Look, we have our methods.
Okay, fine. Anyway,
Red ones are the ones that filled with anger.
Sure.
Does it look like this, like, questioning is, like, casual? Or does it look like this is getting aggressive?
It's a very casual questioning.
Okay.
well, I mean, they don't look like they're being terribly rude, so I don't
We need
think
to
we
step
should bother
in
'em.
with law enforcement. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah, especially since we might be being hunted. You know.
I mean, if they break out into violence, I'm more than willing to walk over there. I don't really want to
Yeah.
get on any guard's bad side again.
Yeah.
Bunny, can you specifically make a perception check for me?
Oh, okay.
And target it out.
Oh shit. Oh, okay. That meets it. That meets it. That meets it. So I would say if it beats it, it beats it, but for you specifically, not for the check itself. Just because I want to be lenient and I want this to happen. So you see, because like the alley kind of like splits off and like forks because it's like trailing a bunch of backs of different like buildings and houses or businesses, whatever. You see the swoosh of a familiar yellow scarf.
Oh, Zershot, where's the yellow scarf?
Yeah.
Okay, I like grab CD and I'm like, did you see that? I saw. Come on, and I like grab thing and I have CD and I start like dashing towards the scarf, I guess.
Birds, girl.
Oh shit! And I'm like going.
So as you go, the guards slowly turn to you, and they're like, "Oh, excuse, are you guys lost? What's going on?"
No, sorry. I saw one of my friends. Yeah, I saw one of my friends go down this way. I'm just trying to catch up with him.
Oh, yeah. What did they look like? I think they might have passed.
They're a cat.
Oh, yeah. He I think he went just around the corner. He should be down there to the left.
Yeah, I'm trying to catch up to him.
Yeah. Oh, before you go, do you know this kobold?
I look at him. Why?
I wanted cocaine.
Okay.
No. I went to other people. Law enforcement just got me.
Oh.
It's an unfortunate thing. I think Poppy sold me out, and this is fine.
Relation.
Yeah.
And the woman kind of looks confused, and then you see her face kind of wash over with green. She pushes the man guard out of the way, and kind of scooches the kobold out of the way as well, and uses the barrel and just harks, just fucking.
Oh.
Okay, that's gross. Come here, and I grab her by the shoulders, and you
Ugh.
see this green light flash, and I'll cast Lesser Restoration to cure
Ugh.
poison.
She's like, "Ugh, thanks, kid. It's not poisoned. Don't worry."
So I wasted a spell slot?
You did waste a spell slot.
Why is she throwing up? Like drunk, by the way, drunk, like throwing up drunk, is
Mhm.
considered poisoned and can be cured.
She's not drunk.
I can also cure blinded, deafened, paralyzed, and poisoned.
That's fair.
I don't think she's
It might
good
be
at-
around. It's not. It might be closer to 1, but
So I wasted a spell slot.
she.
Bitch. Okay.
Sorry, kiddo.
I think it's her fault.
She's.
I just kind of like feeling the magic not taking effect. Oh, whatever. And I grab Sini and I just go after her. Uninterested now that I know that she's not poisoned.
Yeah. So you guys chase a little after Zerjat. You see him kind of almost at like a main road, kind of looking out and just seeing if he sees anybody, and is about to leave.
I immediately will use thaumaturgy to ominous whispers. Yeah, sure, why not? I will immediately use thaumaturgy to like kind of surround where he is with like ominous whispers, like creepy,
Mm.
to try and like keep him there as we run up.
Yeah. I mean, he stays. And he kind of looks around and looks behind him. He's like, "Welcome back."
She's like breathing heavy. Okay, so you're here.
Yeah, you missed the rendezvous point.
Yes.
Hey, this is the
We've
guy we were
had-
looking for.
Yeah. We've had like a rough couple days, so if you could not patronize us, that'd be great.
Yeah, no, I got a little bit from Bertha
Yeah.
on that. So,
Anyway.
yeah. Did you need to talk about anything by chance? I know that I told Bertha that we needed to meet, but I wasn't expecting it to be this early.
Well, we kind of weren't either. I saw you run by, so I figured,
Yeah, I was helping my friends back there to catch the blue kobold. I thought might as well do some good while I was here.
Okay. Well, so, we kind of, like, can't stay here for very long. We've maybe caught the eye of two very powerful families
We're in a little bit of
That-
trouble.
that really don't like us right now.
If it's Demetrius that you're worried about, I'm he was already on the hunt for you. That's why I was sent in the first place. But well, not with you, with Dawn. He wanted to kill her, but I wanted to warn her. That's kind of why I met up with you guys in the library.
Okay.
Well, we were supposed to meet at the rendezvous point because we were supposed to get information. But I assume, since you guys got a little busy, that you found the more pressing matters.
More or less.
You could say that.
Saved a bunch of people,
Anyway.
but also, pissed off some people and killed some
Yeah.
guys.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've been there before.
It's been a
It's
rough
not.
couple
Yeah.
days, weeks. I don't know.
I can believe that.
We're here now, though.
And I welcome that. Did you end up meeting my associates? Back there, the lady and the man, the guards, very sweet people. They
One of
were
them is-
actually. Yeah, she's pregnant.
They're not.
Oh.
Well, that
not
explains.
poisoned. Oh.
That's not poisoned.
Parasitical, technically.
Yeah,
Maybe.
babies are
didn't-
not my thing. But if she wants one, then she can have one.
Why is she working if she's so pregnant she's throwing up? That feels like it should be against the law. She's the law.
She enforces the law.
There's somebody above her that could give, like, maternity leave.
Nah, she was the Calderian head guard. We became friends kind of on my runs, and now she's the transfer. While a bunch of guards are kind of out looking for a bunch of missing people.
Hey, we did.
Yeah, we kind of found a lot of missing people.
Oh. Huh.
It's for
I see. Well, we could yeah, let's do you mind if I bring them along with us? Um they've been working on a lot of missing person cold cases.
As long as
Um
you trust them.
If they can help, I mean, we can't stray for very long. I don't think that's a good idea.
yeah.
But if, you know, they can help, we're kind of trying to find like missing posters with like maybe addresses or something for people who didn't make it right now.
Listen,
Yeah.
So,
Um
yeah.
I don't see how that's a problem. Um yeah, they were saying that they exist a little bit of the archives like files for two people. Um it, it looks like Dawn and the other friend of yours decided to look around.
What friend of ours?
The blue, yeah, like light blue dragonborn. I never caught her name.
I'm confused. I know who you're talking about. Who's interested in SNAP? Why?
No, they went to the archives with the guards.
Oh, so you've already met up with Dawn, or just them?
No, it's just them. I haven't met up with anyone yet until you guys now.
Okay. Well, I know Dawn wanted to talk to you. So
Yeah. I'm always
why don't we grab an
ready to
associ-
open that can of worms. Say what?
rendezvous? National.
yeah.
Let's do it. So he kind of leads you guys along. He takes the two guards. He ushers them to kind of follow you guys. And Morris, just kind of not knowing what to do, just kind of like saunters along with you, being like, "I'm gonna get in trouble if I leave. What do I do?"
Oh god, the blue kobold is following us.
No.
After oh yeah, dude, you're off the hook. You're fine. You can go.
I grab him. Okay. So, like, I don't remember the directionally where the encampment was, but
Mhm.
there's like a group of kobolds. They're trying to do like a thing, and like you don't seem to be having a very good time here. So maybe you could go there.
Oh, I'll check it out. Sure.
Okay.
They're
And I
trying
give
to
him the
build a kobold
directions.
camp.
Oh,
But like
a
non-violent one.
yeah, that.
well,
I give him the
Yeah.
directions because Emma can't remember.
that's fair. You give him the directions, and he slinks off. She's like, "That's very sweet." The lady guard kind of perks up and is like, "That was very sweet of you."
Yeah. Thanks.
So, Bunny, as you are kind of walking, you're walking alongside this woman. Can you make a perception check?
No. Okay. Perception 11.
Cool. You didn't notice this before, but you can see that like, where her like armor kind of overlaps. It's like you can hear like a lot of clanging, more clanging than usual. You notice that like her face is still kind of flushed just from just in general. You can equate this to storybook where like you the pregnancy glow is like a thing. Uh, like she's just kind of walking along, trying not to fucking vomit again.
I say to her, like, like ginger helps with nausea. Like ginger root, if you like mash it up and put it in some tea, with like a little bit of honey, like it has to be black tea, and then like a little bit of honey and some ginger, and like maybe like hibiscus, like that'll help with nausea.
Oh, I don't even know where to get hibiscus, but that's really nice. Thank you.
I druid craft a hibiscus flower in my hand and hand it to her.
That's really sweet. Thank you so much.
You'll have to dry it. It's it's just a flower, but you'll have to dry it and then powder it and then put it in tea.
Oh, yeah. I'll definitely do that. Thank you so much. I didn't know you knew so much about, I guess, just all of this.
Mostly plants.
Oh,
So yeah.
yeah. She kind of rubs like the top of her stomach, and she's like, "Yeah, this little guy has been giving me a little bit of a hard time recently." So it's
Hidoki.
yeah, it's been up.
Bunny?
She's
She's so like
just
mildly
like
uncomfortable.
She's like, after all this death, there's this woman who's talking about life, and it's making Bunny very uncomfortable. I find that
Yeah.
very funny.
She also just like has a thing for like pregnancy, I assume. Like she's just like, this is uncomfortable. I don't know what to say.
Yeah.
I've never been around a pregnant person. All I know is that ginger helps nausea. I was just, and now you're talking to me. Okay.
Yeah, she's just trying to hold a conversation. And she, you all make it back to the tavern. You all reconvene. Dawn, you and Snap are holding just a shit ton of papers from like the files that they gave you.
Can we just bring them back real quick to the guards area?
Huh?
Can we bring them back, the ones that we don't
Yeah.
need?
You can always bring back the ones you don't need.
We do that.
Yeah. I would say you don't know which ones you need. You haven't taken stock of any
Oh.
living or dead
Well,
people.
I kind of assumed we did that before we left, but I should have mentioned it if
Oh, okay.
did.
Yeah.
so
Then,
that's on me.
No, you're fine. But yeah, you do whatever you guys need to do. You all reconvene.
Okay.
Dawn, you see as Thing, Sini, and Bunny approach, you see Jot and the two guards with them as well.
Fantastic. I, just so you're aware, was only half listening to all of that so that I wouldn't metagame.
That's fair.
So, yeah. I do that now. Look,
Yeah.
if you want me to understand any specific things, you'll have to explain them to me because I was not really listening.
That's completely fair. But yeah, you all reconvene inside the tavern. You all meet back up.
Word.
Before any of that, we'll go ahead and end the session here, just because it's getting close to 10:30 for you guys.
Word.
But yeah, that was a lot for this session. I hope you guys are okay. I know I kind of crammed a lot, but I wanted you guys to meet all of these characters
Yeah.
It was
and
fun.
revisit these characters again.
It was good.
Yeah.
I liked it. I want to keep going, but it's late.
It
Yeah.
is getting late.
Same.
So,
I'm just like over here talking to this guard. I'm like, you can use peppermint. You can use like chamomile. Lemon's good. Like she's talking about pregnancy, and I don't I have no bandwidth for any of that. I don't know what to do. I'm just like, here's all the things you can consume that help with nausea.
And you're like, yeah, this is fine.
This is fine.
Yeah, and she's I mean, she's actively listening. She's like, okay. And she's like thanking you, and
Wholesome.
the other guard, her husband is just sitting there like kind of looking back every so often, smiling.
Yeah.
As like you two are engrossed in like this like conversation about like, oh well, if you use this is good, this helps nausea. Oh, if you think about this, you know.
Well, dang, he
as
should be
you kind of
listening
go
too, so
along.
he can help make her tea and crap.
Yeah.
I know.
Step it up, man.
He
Yeah.
is close enough to where he can listen. And he is.
I'm just teasing, but
You're a pregnant lady. You've done no research. Neither of you.
Hey.
I'm 15 years old and I know more than you.
They probably
your
have like
special
very
interest is
like
plants, so
That's so fair.
yeah, and they probably know like a very base level knowledge of like, oh, maybe
Busy
this
being
might
guards,
work.
The lady is.
They're both guards, so they're both busy as hell.
Fair.
So, but yeah, that's the session. I hope you guys enjoyed. It was a little more kind of like chaos than I wanted, but
that's just D&D
a
for
little
you,
more
honestly, Owen.
that's D&D just in
Yeah.
general. So I'm not too mad about it.
You've got to get used to the fact that, like, we're gonna do whatever we want.
Oh, that's fair, and I don't mind.
Yeah.
That's
You're
not
just-
that's not why I was like, ugh.
You're just here for the ride, Owen, honestly.
You
And
have
I'm
the
completely
world.
fine with that. We are the world.
You made
we
the
are
world,
the chillins.
we break it.
Yeah, that's the whole
Yeah.
fun of this game.
Yeah. I mean, I do plan for you guys to break the fucking world, so
Oh, lovely.
I hope you guys do.
We're trying to be good, but like,
I mean, you're doing good. Like,
It's so hard to be good.
It is.
it is very hard to be
Listen,
good.
I did not want to meet up with the fucking lizard guy. I was like, we've dealt with so many kobolds. I'm so done with them.
funny.
And
Funny, it's
also,
just
last
like.
time,
Go ahead.
last time we tried to talk to kobolds, they were like, we know who the fuck you are. So when she was like, do you know this kobold? I was like, I don't know, maybe. Not really. So, you know, I didn't want them to be like, we know who you are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you wouldn't know who she is.
Well,
You know
I
who
don't
the
know
kobold
if
is.
Dimitri